all in. And not to be a D-bag, but pretty much everybody who was in attendance that night said it was the best party ever. We're not running that back. We're not doing that this time for so many different reasons. That was a long time ago. I was in a different place in my life. Notice I've taken no vacation. That party, which had, I mean, you clones would have been beside yourselves with the decadence of that party. That was a one-off. That was a once-in-a-lifetime party. Greatest party ever. The English beat was in my backyard. And like crazy ice sculptures and crazy Bombay sapphire. I mean, I wish I could show you pictures of this party. That was a lifetime's worth of work that went into that party, literally. So no, Step Bro, this time I'm not taking time off. I'm not even asking for time off. This is a milestone birthday that I literally have not even asked for any time off and might not because of how hard I'm going this year and what I'm trying to build. This might be a weekend away, and now my priorities have changed. I don't need the Violent Femmes. I don't need the English beat. You know what I need? I need DJ, our two sons, and a weekend in the desert. A weekend wherever we can get to, where we can all get back to where we need to be in time for Monday. Honestly. So no band. I'll tell you who it wouldn't be. Even if I was still in that mindset, it would not be Jane's Addiction. Actually, it would be Jane's Addiction. I want to see those nuts come to my backyard and swing on each other in the middle of the set. I take it back. All ref. That's what I really want. Watch this. Check these two dudes. If you're watching on the stream right now, watch this. Yo, man, I'm talking to you. What, you can't hear me? Go. You want to go? You want to go? Bam. Yeah, because that hurt. Dude, he lands a right hand on dude's jaw, and he doesn't even move. He doesn't even flinch. Didn't even flinch. What up, Romy? I've been listening to the show for over 20 years, and I cannot figure out where the drop 2 weeks comes from.
2 weeks!
Dude, really? You've listened for 20 years, and you don't know where that came from?
2 weeks!
20 years or 20 weeks? 20 years or 20 minutes? You really don't know where that came from? Bro.
2 weeks!
One of my all-time favorite movies. Come on with that. Total Recall. Arnold in his prime. Total Recall, disguised as an overweight woman, and the disguise started to kind of melt. This is it in its context, how it sounded and why we kept going into a melty 2 weeks.
Have you brought any fruits or vegetables onto the planet?
2 weeks.
Excuse me?
2 weeks.
His face started to go all funky. He started to melt. Kept answering the question the same way. Total Recall. Arnold. How do you not know that? But you've been listening 20 years? Come on. Bella B, quote, "You did it again. You did it again. When is the announcement?" Bella. Say what, Bella? You'll be the last to know. How's that? Soon. Hey, Bella, you know when the announcement is? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's coming. When? When it's time. Give me the Waxman, trying to double up. Hey, Rome. Josh Myers, Packers center, in a post-game interview, said he was puking all over the place because he was ill from watching Space Jam 2 the night prior. Not funny. I think that is the extent. Oh, wait. Okay, watch this. Check the stream. We got to run that back again. If you're watching on the stream, Watch homeboy puke on the ball and then snap it. It's incredible. It's hard to see. It's hard to pick up. Malik picked up on it, though. But I give him credit, though. Like a pro. Looking for the open man. Now we're done.
Now I'm done.
Is your vehicle stopping like it should? Save with summer brake deals at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Get the tools and parts you need for your next brake job with Brake Best Select, Select Pro, and Import Direct brake pads and rotors right now at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. My thanks to James Kelly, the Big Head, J.K. Dobbins. Navy Federal Credit Union's new home buying center has everything you need to get to closing with confidence, like verified pre-approval, Realty Plus to connect you with an agent, Lock and Shop, which lets you lock in your interest rate for up to 60 days while you shop for a home, and a no refi rate drop for a small $250 fee. Learn more at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA, equal housing lender, membership required, terms and conditions to apply, loan subject to approval, and eligibility requirements. Call 1-888-842-6328 for details about credit costs. 1-888-842-6328.
Let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me, like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realized that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Hey Pirate Nation, it's Caleb with Stroud's Marine. Boating season is here, and at Stroud's Marine we're stocked up with over 20,000 pre-owned parts. We've got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Speaking of outboards, we will buy your old ones. And as always, our mission is to save you money and get you back out on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. Our technicians stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is here to help with all of your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC needs. Facing electrical issues due to the elements? We're on it. Plumbing concerns or emergencies? We're ready to fix it. HVAC struggling to keep up? We'll bring the climate back under control. So go to callnublue.com today. Go Pirates.
Hey, O's fans, gift the experience of Orioles baseball with an Orioles e-gift card. An Orioles e-gift card is the perfect gift for any occasion and can be purchased starting as little as $5. Use e-gift cards to buy game tickets at the box office and online at Orioles.com. Plus, e-gift cards can be redeemed at any concession stand or merchandise location throughout Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Surprise your favorite Orioles fan with an e-gift card today. Visit Orioles.com/gift cards.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to AnsonBelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
Picture this, the perfect summer barbecue. No stress, no responsibilities, just all your friends, burgers and hot dogs on the grill, and a delicious, refreshing Pepsi Zero Sugar in your hand. Sounds nice, doesn't it? burgers sizzling, hot dogs cooking, Pepsi Zero Sugar fizzing, and a backyard of very, very happy people. Oh yeah, we could get used to this. Very, very used to this. Pepsi, the official beverage of Grills Night Out.
Fall into comfort with fantastic fall savings from Bostic Sugg Furniture. Transform your home this fall with some of our lowest prices of the season, plus 6 months special financing. Kick back, relax with beautiful motion furniture from Lazy Boy, Bassett, and Best at the guaranteed lowest price. Catch better Z's and save on a comfortable new Serta or Helix mattress with up to 48 months special financing. Cozy up and fall into comfort now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
How's everybody doing?
My God! Don't give me that Homer. You know, no.
Hey!
I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what? You agree with me?
I agree.
Flip that, Shirley.
Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player.
Pepe Le Pew.
Tony Dunn, you will not be making the Pirate Radio Live Open at this time.
It was just such a fresh of breath air.
Well said, Sean.
I can't even feel my head up. Somebody got a big old head that wears these things.
That would be me. Jamie, I have a gourd, son. I sit there every day.
That's a tater right there.
That's all. I love y'all, man.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Alrighty, welcome into a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live, our first non-victory Monday for ECU football. Although there was a lot of football games played and a lot of victories had, so we've got some victories to discuss, but ECU falling to 2-1 on the season after a loss to Appalachian State on Saturday. We recapped it for a few hours Saturday night on the U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show. We'll continue recapping it today right here on Pirate Radio Live on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930. We are online at pr927fm.com. And love to see the YouTube and Facebook Live numbers continuing to rise. Please give us a like and a subscribe. Oh my goodness, we are getting close to that 4,000 number. So keep on hitting the sub if you haven't. We appreciate it, and we love talking to you each and every day here on Pirate Radio Live. What did you think of the weekend? Your thoughts on the Pirates. Your thoughts on the Pirates moving forward. How'd your NFL team do? The biggest takeaways from college football and the NFL weekend. And a new segment, which we'll do every Monday on the show. Hell, we might do it every day because I'm obsessed with the phrase that Atticus doled out late night Saturday night on the U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show. We'll have our first edition of Put the Fries in the Bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
The new segment that will rule the nation. Who needs to put the fries in the bag? What player? What team? What fan base? What announcer? What ref? What entity? Let us know who needs to put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
We will have our first edition of Put the Fries in the Bag coming up later on in our show. In fact, I'm going to let Chandler go first because there is maybe a Put the Fries in the Bag Hall of Famer that we need to discuss on today's show. All right. Also, Facebook Live, rocking and rolling as well. We would love to talk to you there. So come join us on Facebook, YouTube, and shout out to our radio traditional audience as well. All right. We got Shirley Rhodes here on a Monday going with the Goonies Red Sox motif. Jarrett wearing purple. Surprised no Raiders gear on Jarrett today following the Raiders' big win on Sunday. But congratulations, J-Bone.
Appreciate it.
That was fun. So Commanders get a win, too. We'll talk about that with my buddy to my left side.
Strong side. Pop at the top on this Monday, Clip Rock.
Pop at the top. Chandler Honeycutt is an all-time NFL watching bro. He will root for his team as hard as he can. When he sees that's not going anywhere, he'll jump in with me. Became a diehard Commanders fan late in that fourth quarter. And what did I say, Sean? I said, if this dude, I'm just learning his name, can hit this field goal and the Commanders can win, we got to go all in with Jarrett on the Raiders.
Yeah.
So our fandom was all over the board on Sunday. What a wild finish to the 1 o'clock games. Wildest maybe with Gardner Minshew and the Raiders coming back and beating the Ravens.
Yeah, down 10 with 9.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and they find a way to get it done in Baltimore. And congratulations to your Commanders. And what a storyline, because
what about a storyline?
What about a storyline? You cut a kicker that missed you some field goals, extra points last week in Cade York. You sign a guy this week, and he single-handedly won you guys the game. With how many field goals? 4, 5. So to sign a guy and for him to...
Who? You're talking about how many field goals did he make?
Yeah.
7.
Good gracious.
We scored 21 points.
That's right.
What do you think? We scored a touchdown? No.
That is insane. So
7.
Great outing for the...
Commanders scored every time they had the ball other than when they took a knee at halftime. And scored 21 points.
It's crazy. Siebert. So congratulations to your Commanders. Congratulations to your Raiders. And I told you this on Sunday, with how bad the Panthers are and how embarrassing it is to be a Panthers fan. And I still wear my Panthers gear. I still rock my Kuechly jersey, as I will every single Sunday. I enjoy being able to watch close games that my friends have going on. You with the Giants and Commanders. You with Raiders and the Ravens.
You call Jared a friend?
Yes, absolutely.
He's more than a coworker, more than an intern.
He's a friend. In fact, I enjoy watching football with him on Sundays. We've done it the first 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll do it again the third week, because my Panthers and your Raiders are facing off. And we'll talk about this later, but a new quarterback in Charlotte. So,
and you know what?
Raiders fans are shaking in their boots.
I want to watch football with my friends for the next Commanders game. Do you think that could happen?
Sure.
Where do you want to watch it?
Monday night.
Where?
At the Buck.
During what?
Sports trivia.
Does that not sound like a night?
Let's go, baby. I cannot wait.
I like this kind of party.
I do want to say thank you guys for allowing me to watch your games with you and kind of live through the success.
Hey, you're welcome.
I just, because I don't get to see that.
Yeah.
I don't. One, here's the thing. I don't get to see winning. 2, I don't get to see a close ball game.
Yeah, we talked about that again yesterday. We looked.
I don't
around.
know what a close ball game is.
Every game was close except the Panthers game, and there was one more that was a blowout.
How about them Cowboys?
What?
How about those Saints?
What in the world was that? Are
the Saints good?
I don't know. I'm just going to continue to say they're not good, and they're going to roll up 40 points a game, I guess. But that was Brian Bailey said it. He said he put on his winter coat before he walked outside because it felt like January.
It felt like that Packers game.
Because usually the Cowboys dominate at home in the regular season.
16 straight regular season home game wins.
We'll get to NFL.
Okay,
I just wanted to say
that's fine.
I was watched Red Zone until halftime at 1, and I was like, I gotta go see what my buddy John's doing. I gotta go get some hush puppies and bacon cheese fries from Tiebreaker.
Thanks for letting me nibble.
Did those not hit the spot?
Dude, I've never had the hush puppies at Tiebreakers.
I didn't either, but somebody recommended it. It might have been that giant hack John Moody who said that's the only good recommendations he's made.
I saw that he's going back into the lab. Like, how many times is he going to go into the lab until he just says, you know what, I'm not going to cost people money anymore?
He's putting the clown wig on. He's putting the big red nose on. And that clown, John Moody, is headed back into the lab to come up with another losing pick for this weekend. All right, let's see what Chat Gang's saying. Randall says, what's up? What's up, Randall? See Randall out at the Buck every now and then.
I saw him yesterday. What's up, Randall?
Craig says, Chan, good to see you for a brief second Saturday. What's up, Craig?
What's up, Craig? I saw Craig in the middle of all that traffic after the game. I had just got done with the post game, and usually when I leave the post game press conference, everybody's gone. There's no traffic. I guess everybody was hanging out since it was a pretty early game, and the traffic was horrible. And as I was walking back to the 360 golf cart, I saw Craig. So good seeing you, Craig.
Steve, what's up, Steve? Says say hello to Woody. What's up, Woody? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Woody.
Jerry says hello. Jerry says smash the like. Clip doesn't like freeloaders. It's not that. And you know what? Hand up, I'm very guilty. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch some shows. I'll watch other things. And I'm trying to make it a habit now to hit the like and the subscribe for channels that I enjoy. Because it's very easy to pop on a video and not even think about it, which is why we remind you. We don't remind you to be jerks or anything. Sometimes you just forget. You're enjoying it. The way you show your enjoyment is to hit the like, hit the subscribe. Lane says, I'm so sick of feeling this way about ECU. I've been a fan my whole life. HOLE, life. 29 years. I'll never not be a fan. But we have to have a serious conversation about winning big games, football, baseball. We don't win. Lane, I'm prepared to have a serious conversation about it.
Now, when we have this conversation, no smiles at all.
No. This is a Derek Anderson.
No grins, no laughs, no nothing. No Snickers.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Can we eat a Snickers?
No. Because that will make you smile.
That is true. Lane, if you're ready to have that conversation, I'm ready. 317-1250. Call in. Jamie says, hey now.
Coach, this thing is getting serious, man. You got a seriously good season working, a seriously good day going today, and a seriously good streak on the line at the moment. What must it all feel like at the moment? I can see it on your face, but what must it all feel like just trying to keep things level as you head into the weekend here?
That's not a serious conversation. He's sitting there chuckling. He's laughing. If we're going to have a serious conversation, none of that.
All right, fair enough. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. He said, lost everything this weekend. Games, betting, only successful betting advice received from the show was Sean. Attaboy, Sean.
Thank you.
Way to go. Welcome to our world.
Yeah, I lost a lot of money yesterday. And I say a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me, but had Bengals money line. I live bet them like plus 230.
I jumped in on that with you.
Oh,
that was
did?
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. I said, watch Kansas City find a way.
Mahomes at home.
And
Mahomes anywhere.
4th and 16. And I will say, it was a flag. He got there early. But they find a way.
Mahomes finds a way. Ryan says, hey, Chad, had to make time to come say hi, make sure everyone is okay after Saturday. That's nice of you, Ryan. PJ says, Heidi-ho, PRL gang. Ryan says, put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Little Nuggets checking in.
What's up, Little Nugget?
He said, tried calling in Saturday night, but couldn't get through. I mean, we've got 4 lines. A lot of you regulars know the deal by now. There's 4 lines. Right when we start the show, they fill up immediately. And then when I say goodbye to a caller, they hang up. It is clear for a split second. If you don't get, I mean, that's just the way it goes. So if you can't get in, I'm sorry. But it's a hot show, especially after a loss like Saturday night. Robert said, I think the new offense and quarterback just needs time. We don't have the entire playbook at our disposal. It's normal. Ready for liberty. I've come down from the bridge. I don't ever want to feel
like I did that day.
Brad says, what's happening, captains? What up, Brad?
What's up, Brad?
Be rad. Jerry says, Steelers in week 1, Washington in week 2, winning with field goals only. That is, Washington became the 3rd team to win without an offensive touchdown, joining the Bears and the Steelers. Eric, boy, this is a spoiler alert, but I'll allow it. Eric says, yo, Bryce Young, just put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Matt and Hadley are checking in. Hello. Hope you had a good day at school, Hadley. Jamie says Andy Dalton is 36. That will make you feel old. John Moody says, put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Yeah, John. You might hear your name during that segment. Ryan saw Sean on a golf cart looking like a happy boy on Saturday. Were you a happy boy?
Yeah, it was game day. I was on a golf cart. I was enjoying all the great tailgating going on. Lots of people out there. I was happy.
Carolina College Sports Talk says, I don't think the team performed that bad. I thought the offense couldn't get into rhythm. I thought the kicker missed a couple of kicks, but overall, I don't think it was horrible. Grant Little Nugget Matthews called 138 times on Saturday night. He said, I'm not complaining. I'm just sad.
Are you just disappointed, Little Nugget?
Look, you can call in now. You don't have to call in just during the fifth quarter.
317-1250.
Yeah, I mean, we have open lines at the moment on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. We'll have our Celsius fifth quarter recap coming up along with Holton Ayler's Monday morning quarterback. Brian Bailey, Ellerbe will join us, and a new segment called Put the Fries in the Bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Randall says, I think the rush offense of ECU worked out, but in the end, on the last drive, should have slowed it down and took control. Just my thoughts, not a coach. Also, the team is good. Thank you, Randall. Zach said, Zach Kaplan.
That golf cart was massive, Chad. Almost as big as the bag you need to put the fries in.
Put the fries in the bag.
Wait, hold on, Zach.
Put the fries in the bag.
Just put the fries in the bag. I think that's what he should have said to you that night at Sports Trivia when he thought you were doing a bad job. You know what? This is just a bad.
Call it a night.
He
put the fries in the bag.
Oh my God! What a terrible question. Clip just needs to put the fries in the bag, man. Are you telling me that I should put the fries in the bag?
I think he's saying
put the fries in the bag.
Y'all are gonna get really sick of that. I swear it's been going through my head the entire weekend. I can't stop saying it. I can't stop thinking about it. Shirley has already told the world I have a fry problem.
Put the fries in the bag.
That's me at
Don't
the
eat the fries, Clip. You've had enough.
The people
I am football man.
The people at the drive-thru are saying, "Are you sure you want fries?"
Put the fries in the
and
bag.
I say, "Put the fries."
Participation.
Oh man, Jamie said, "I remember people saying special teams was improved, not the kicking. The snap is always good." Zach is going to try to work that phrase into a sportscast. I would encourage everybody, like if you're a school teacher, you can use this phrase for different things. Like, you don't have to say a student is failing the class and needs to give up. You can just say, like, hey, all right, time to turn in your assignments. Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
So, and hold on.
If you're a lawyer, if you're Your Honor,
put the fries in the bag.
This case is simple. I have proven it beyond a shadow of a doubt. As far as the jury goes, it's time to put the fries in the bag. Like, you can use it in any line of work.
You know how teachers would hand back grades or like tests, and it would have like a 92 or a 93, and it would have either a smiley face, great job, great work. She hands you a paper back, and it's an F, and then at the bottom it says, put the fries
in the bag.
P-T-F-I-T-B. John Moody says, Florida State doesn't go 0-4. Could be the week 4 lock of the week. Chandler, I swear, I will kill
John
this.
Moody.
I will kill this.
John Moody. John, I'm
You
telling
suck.
you. John.
If this
I would. Hey.
If he,
stop. Hey, John. I meant to tell you this before you even went off. Don't ever give us a lock on Florida State again this year.
I'll kill you, Calipari. Y'all gotta shut up.
I'll kill you, John Moody.
Seriously, y'all gotta shut up.
Because Florida State, guess what you need to do?
Seriously, y'all gotta shut up.
Florida State, I need you
Put
to.
the fries in the bag.
Mike Norvell, I need you to.
this is not
Put
the segment.
the fries in the bag.
We're not even there yet.
I'm just giving you a sneak peek.
Yeah, that was a little.
I'm the idiot.
Wes Hines.
I have no idea.
He speaks for John Moody. College, Carolina sports.
Man, I'm a moron.
I think his name's Tyler. Can I just call you Tyler? He said, I'm a teacher. Challenge accepted. I challenge everyone to use that phrase this week.
Put the fries in the bag.
All right. Opening line, ECU Liberty. What do we got, boys?
Started off at 7. Let's see what it's at now.
And now we hear.
I think it was at 6.5 this morning.
Sean's got a computer. He's got a phone. Neither has it so far.
7. 7 right
Still
now.
7?
Yep. Total
Wait,
53.5.
Is that fair?
Let me confirm.
Good grief.
I'm just going to confirm with you guys.
ECU 3-0 to the under.
Yeah. That's
7.5 on DraftKings.
Oh, good confirmation there, Sean. And good participation. We'll hear Mike Houston at some point today and throughout the week. Anything stand out from his press conference?
No, just he had mentioned, it was a great atmosphere on Saturday, like how these guys competed. Mentioned that there was a lot of drives that were extended. They went deep, but just were not able to get into the end zone. They're working on trying to get that ball in the end zone early and often, which they did early in the ball game, but they were not able to do it and adjust as it seemed like App State did. So just moving on to Liberty, and hopefully we can put a lot more points on the board.
I haven't heard this, but Shirley, I love a good dumb joke. This seems like this would be right up your alley. I want to see if it translates to audio, so I'm going to play it as we go to break.
What type of coordination did Whitney Houston have? What type of coordination did Whitney Houston have?
You like that, Shirley?
I do. I have to admit, I like that one.
And I. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's take a break. We'll check in with BB Brian Bailey. He talked to ECU tight ends coach Hunter McKay earlier today on the Brian Bailey Show. We'll talk Pirates, talk high school football, and we'll talk Glory Hole, Dallas Cowboys.
There it was, right
I
there in the
want me
middle.
some Glory Hole.
Dak.
Glory Hole.
Oh, we got W here.
Glory Hole.
Ahí estaba, en el centro. Hoyo de Gloria.
That was a rough one yesterday, W.
Now watch me hit this drive.
All right, back with Brian Bailey after this. Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
North Carolina State Parks has activated the North Carolina Outdoor Recreation Plan. With over 40 parks to visit in the state, we want to hear from you. Selected residents may receive a North Carolina Outdoor Recreation Plan survey through the United States Postal Service. Please take the time to complete the survey to help outdoor recreation from the mountains to the sea. For more information, visit ncparks.gov/outdoors.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
This is Dr. Andrew Bridgeforth from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, this is State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer right here in Greenville. We can switch your auto and home insurance so you can start saving today. My team and I are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Timothy Sawyer State Farm, it's easy to switch and save. Just give us a call, 493-0002. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pirate Water Wicked Tea is here. Set sail for the next Pirate Water adventure. Barstool's best drink is back with delicious Wicked Tea. A strong, smooth, uncarbonated brew flavor with hints of lemon. It's the toughest tea to take on the high seas. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find the new Pirate Water Wicked Tea in a location near you.
We're going planking!
21 and older, please drink responsibly.
Worth Chiropractic and his team are offering a new patient special only at the new location. Come see them at this fantastic facility. A visit to our new location gets you a free consult, complete exam, digital x-rays, and more for only $29. Our amazing new patient $29 deal is only available at the new location, Worth Chiropractic West, 2100 West Arlington Boulevard, offering the same safe, no surgery, drug-free treatment, convenient, comfortable, and cost-effective.
Hey Pirate Nation, Dank Burrito is coming to Greenville. Everyone loves a good burrito, but they're always the same basic flavors. Basic is boring. Dank Burrito is not your basic burrito joint. We use global flavors and fresh to death ingredients to make new kinds of burritos, bowls, and tacos you never knew you'd love so much. Dank Burrito is the official burrito of the ECU Pirates, and we're opening soon on 108 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Check us out at dankburrito.com or on Facebook. Go Pirates!
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
All right, welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find. It's on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, just the good old boys hanging out here, me and Sean. I like hearing stories from Sean's tailgate scenes and walks around Dowdy Ficklin Stadium. Your super fan, Stalker, was out there again?
Yes, he was, and great to see him there in the stadium. And when I heard him calling my name, I was like, that sounds familiar.
Same guy that was in Norfolk?
Turned around, and it's the same guy. John, what's up, baby? What's up?
Very cool.
Got a picture of him, so.
Love y'all. Another guy we love is Courtside Don.
Courtside Don.
Part of our, look, me and Sean, we hang out with a lot of folks. We'll hang out with young folks like Jarrett. We'll hang out with 90-year-olds like Don Skinner. I know you ain't 90, Don. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, Don's not that old.
Halftime Steve. But, man, I like Don now signs off his messages by saying Courtside.
Courtside. I've got him in my phone as Courtside Don.
There you go. He said, roll that McDonald's bag top good and tight, and they are good for 18 months. Courtside. All right. Thank you for the tip.
Thanks, Don.
Thank you for the tip, Courtside. Let's see. Jamie said, do we have Brian Bailey? Oh, we do have Brian Bailey on the Big Rock Power Sports live line. Jamie asking, is anybody going to take the Pirates plus 7.5? We'll get to that, but we got to recap the weekend first, and we'll do that now with Brian Bailey. BB, how you doing, sir?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. It was a fun game. It was a competitive game on Saturday, but at the end of the day, now Mike Houston 0-3 against Appalachian State, and we talked about it. Some of the players and I think even the coaches behind closed doors had this one circled. They really wanted it, and they didn't get it, Brian. And now it's back to the drawing board for the Pirates.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations too. If you have a game that you really want, and you go out and you lay an egg, and you get your butts kicked, you kind of walk away and think, hey, maybe we shouldn't be on the same field with those guys. But that wasn't what this was. This was a case where they had every chance to win the game. There were so many plays in that game that if they go the other way, East Carolina wins that football game. And I think that's what's really bothering the staff and bothering the players too. They know they were close. And so, I mean, it just 5, 6, 7 plays, and that's the facts of it. Whether or not you like it or not, that's just how it is. And you got to be able to make that interception 3rd and 6, and you got to just so many plays like that. But they were close, but they weren't close enough, and they lose by 2.
We'll continue to grade Jake Garcia as long as he is the starting quarterback for East Carolina. Turnovers were down until, a crucial moment late in the game. Throws a pick when East Carolina was going in for potentially to take the lead late. But how do you think he played overall on Saturday?
I thought he played well. I think he showed improvement. I think it's a matter of, we just don't realize that he hasn't played a lot of college football, as talented as he is, and he can spin it, he can throw it, but he hasn't played a lot. I think he's trying to learn, just when to take a sack, when to throw it out of bounds, when to, try to thread the needle. And talking to Coach Houston after the game, there was a running back that didn't do what he was supposed to on that interception, which could have helped the cause. And that's frustrating for the coaching staff. With 11 guys out there, if one guy busts, the play can go awry, and that's exactly what happened on that play. So they just have to get back to it. And I think they go to Liberty with a chip on their shoulder, and I think it's certainly a winnable ball game. I think it's a game that's going to be very much like so many games have been in the past. Last year and this year.
Somebody pull up, when's the last time Liberty lost a regular season game? Yeah, guess you'll have to go back to 2022. So look that up for me. It will be a tough trip to Lynchburg, and the Flames are the favorite, Brian, 7.5, something like that. Pretty fair line, I guess, because, again, they haven't lost in so long. But, this is why Mike Houston doesn't come out and say, this App State game's the most important game of the season. We got to win this game, because you lose and now what? This is why they really have to do every game is important. This is the most important game because it's this week. Because if you put all your eggs in one basket and lose that game, then what? Then what are you playing for? So trust me, I said it last week. I wanted players and coaches to come out and say how important this game was, but that's exactly why you don't. So you can keep the guys locked in for the entire season.
Well, I think you're looking at a situation too that after this game, and then when you come back and you've got the whole American season to play out, and we look at that schedule in the American, and you can tell just through 3 games that the Pirates have a team that can compete or can win any of those games. Obviously, there's some in there that can lose, and they probably will lose because that's just the nature of the beast. But I think, it kind of changes when you get through the non-conference, part of the year. Everything kind of, you kind of gear up and get ready for conference play. And that's what's, so important as you try to battle for a championship. But these regional games, and I asked Coach about that, I said they're very important for, a lot of reasons, and really a lot of fun for the fans, too. When you can drive to a game, if you're a real fan and you want to go to the game, I mean, it's a great chance to do that.
Brian Bailey joining us. The last time Liberty lost a regular season game, you got to go back to Saturday, November 26th of 2022. They lost to New Mexico State. That was part of a 3-game losing streak that Liberty had, and eventually turned into 4 when they lost in the bowl game. But they were perfect last year, Bailey, and perfect so far this year. So I don't know. They say winning's contagious, losing's contagious, and if it's a tight game in the 4th, There's one team that knows how to get it done, although they blow a lot of teams out because they don't play a lot of good teams. But one team knows how to get it done. One team, kind of struggles at the ends of games, as we just saw on Saturday. So that's going to be a factor heading into it.
Yeah, I think so. And I think you hit a good point because sometimes you have to learn how to play down the stretch and learn how to win those close games like that. And I think that's what we're seeing as far as this one goes. I mean, they have a good football team. I think, they played a good football team this past week. They playing another good football team this week. But it's a team that can make the big plays when you need to make them. And as we said, Pirates had their chances. The coaches know. They saw it on film. They thought it the other night. They saw it on film, and they have to kind of get with the guys and say, hey, we're close. But close doesn't get it. I mean, you can be close, but you got to get through it. And, all that matters really are the W's and the L's.
Brian Bailey joining us. Thank you, William. Thank you, Zach Kaplan, for the Liberty notes. Zach also points out since Jamie Chadwell took over after the 2022 season, they have not lost a regular season game. So we got a long streak on the line that East Carolina trying to play spoiler to. And, heck, you come out of this 3-1 heading into conference play, you're feeling really good about yourself, Bailey.
I think so. And then you think back, I was talking to Coach after the press conference, and I said, my theory on this thing is that usually most football teams, now I'm not talking about the Alabamas and the Georgias, but most football teams, if they have a good season, they have one game that they should have won that they didn't, and one game that they probably should have lost, but they win. And I think you've seen that many, many times with, many, many years. And I said, now you got to go get one, don't you? He kind of laughed, but he said, yeah, it happens a lot like that.
Brian Bailey joining us. That certainly does happen in college football. How about the NFL, Bailey? Do you feel like good teams sometimes have a home game where they lose by like 80 and maybe should have won? Or
Dallas thought they were in the playoffs already, so they thought they were in playoff form.
I loved your line. I already said it on this show. You said it towards the end of your show. You said when you were leaving the house last night, you got out your winter coat because you thought it was January.
Exactly, yeah. It was awful.
We've got, and here's what we do. I feel like we live in a negative society, and I'm guilty of it. Instead of praising the Saints and their 2-0 start and they're blowing out everybody, we focus on the bad, which is Dallas in that case. I mean, what are the Saints going to be when we're sitting here at the end of October? Are we going to be saying, oh, wow, this is we really missed the boat on this team? Or did they just kind of, you can't say get lucky when they're like plus 80 for the season point differential.
Yeah, I don't think they got lucky. I just don't know. It's baffling really when you look at the NFL. And I was thinking it all day Sunday before the game started. They were building up Dallas, building up Mike Zimmer as offensive coordinator, how difficult that defense was. And I said, there's a real chance that New Orleans goes in. And I didn't think they were going to do what they did. But, as soon as you think you know something in the NFL, that's when, you don't know anything. So I don't know who the Saints play this coming weekend, but you're just as liable to see them lay an egg as to see them score 40 more points. But that's the NFL.
And as bad, and trust me, they're bad. They're atrocious. As bad as the Panthers are, worst NFL team I've seen maybe ever. They continue to get overshadowed by other teams' losses. Week 1, it was the Bengals losing at home to the Patriots. Yesterday, it was the Cowboys getting smoked.
Well, it's because people expect the Panthers to play like they have in the past 2 weeks. People don't expect the Cowboys to get blown out by the Saints.
Yeah. I mean, we were watching that at Tiebreakers and just kind of felt like Dallas was going to come back. Even when they...
There was times where you thought that because they would go down and score,
yeah,
and then just Saints would make big play after big play. And Alvin Kamara, what a great day for him for the Saints on Sunday.
He still got it, apparently. What, 4 touchdowns?
Yeah, he was good.
Sean, another game where your team's done at halftime.
Yeah.
20-0.
Back-to-back weeks. I haven't seen the close game for the Panthers yet so far.
Brian, how about Bryce Young going to the bench for Andy Dalton? Boy, this is very early to make that move, but then again, when you get outscored the way the Panthers have, you got to have, and it's still early in the season, and you need a win. You can try to turn things around. I guess you got to make a move like this, but the number 1 pick from last year going to the bench.
Yeah, I saw that. I really wasn't shocked because obviously his play through 2 games wasn't real good, but I mean, it's baffling to what the Panthers gave up to get him, and baffling how he's played. It kind of shows you where that franchise is right now, and that franchise is really, really struggling. And I don't see, it's like you see a light at the end of the tunnel, but that's a train coming. So.
Brian Bailey joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports Lifeline. Bailey, what are we looking like for high school football this week? Kind of too early to call it, but we got a wet week ahead of us, right?
Yeah, we do, and everything got canceled that was supposed to be played tonight. If you just play Friday like you're supposed to, you already played your game. But they moved some of these games because it's wet, and they move them to Monday. Well, they're not playing tonight. They're not going to play tomorrow night. So a lot of them have been moved to different times and that kind of thing. New Bern Havelock this coming week is going to be good. Rose has to go down and play down in Jacksonville. So I think that the Rampants are 0-4. That's been a surprise, but it's not going to get any easier for those guys.
Brian Bailey joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports Live Line. We'll wrap it up with a little more ECU talk. Brad, worried about the old hangover, the old cliche, don't let a team beat you twice. And the Pirates are playing a good team, so they're going to have to get up for this game. But Brad on YouTube says, I have to think the sting and the doubts from the app loss will hang around. He says, even after a road win this weekend. All right, he took that a different direction. So he's saying road win this weekend, and we're still thinking about the app loss. I don't know. That would help me get over that loss pretty easy.
I think this weekend, you don't worry about that app loss anymore.
Then you're getting ready for conference play. UTSA, the 99 team, going to be honored, and hopefully that'll get some fans back. What do you think of the crowd on Saturday, Bailey?
I thought it was good. I thought it was kind of reminiscent of big games, and kind of putting that 2-10 behind everybody and trying to get that thing going again. I thought it was a great atmosphere. I thought it was a great game going down into the fourth quarter, and anybody's to win. I mean, it didn't turn out the way the home team wanted it to, but it was a fun atmosphere, fun day.
And I will say, I was expecting more of a, depressing fifth quarter, but part of it, I think, was Holton kind of remaining upbeat. Same with Caden Norman. We had Jacob Jenkins-Cowart calling in, and he says, hey, they got a lot of ball left. And I don't know if that rubbed off on the callers, but look, don't get me wrong. We had some people very upset and devastated after that loss. But a lot of people thought, hey, we got a long ways to go. This was a good football game that we just lost. We got to make some plays at the end. But it was a little more uplifting than I thought it'd be, Bailey.
Yeah, I think most people kind of looked at it and knew that they had every chance to win the football game. Obviously, you're frustrated. You want to win them all, and you can't win them all. But when you have one that close that you could have won with just a play or two, a play here, a play there. But I still see I see a lot of positivity in the team. I see a lot of positivity with the coaches, and and that doesn't mean they're going to win this week. I mean, I think if they end up 2-2 in the non-conference, and then you start conference play, and you got UTSA will be a huge game coming back to Greenville, and you got Charlotte on the road after that, and down the road, and so you've got games you can get to, games that are going to really matter. It's just a weird conference, like all the conferences are now, because if you got a team in your conference that many had picked to win your conference as your first conference game, you would think, hey, that's going to be a big crowd. But nobody knows anything about Texas and San Antonio. I mean, the Road Runners. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast now, the way conferences are. But it's still a big game coming up. But you still got this one ahead of you, and if you can get a win in this one, then that means the crowd will be even bigger for the UTSA game.
Yeah, definitely the toughest stretch of the season for East Carolina, at least on paper, with App State, Liberty, and UTSA. Bailey, thanks for joining us today. Enjoyed your chat with Hunter McKay. If people missed it, they can check it out at 6 o'clock. But should get some good production from that tight end room this year. And you talked tight ends on today's show.
Yeah, we did. Looking forward. We're going to do Casey Kelly this week as our Pirate Profile on the Mike Houston show. So looking forward to that. But there's a lot of talent in that tight end room. And I really enjoyed talking to Hunter McKay. I think if you didn't get a chance to listen to it tonight at 6 o'clock. But he had some really good things to say, and it was a very interesting conversation.
All right, BB. Appreciate you joining us, man. Have a good rest of your day.
All right. Take care.
There is Brian Bailey joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports Live Line. NFL news. Isaiah Pacheco, running back from the Chiefs, expected to be sidelined 6 to 8 weeks, according to Adam Schefter. They are bringing back a familiar face, Kareem Hunt, expected to be back. or I guess he's going in for a visit, according to Adam Schefter. So could be Kareem Hunt back in that KC jersey. William said, great job, Pirate Radio, with the pregame coverage as well as the fifth quarter call-in show. I even got to see Chan Man at the game. You guys are awesome.
Great seeing you, Will.
Thank you, Billy. Let's see. Robert said, got to talk to Chan very briefly at the Pirate Radio tailgate. Nice guy.
Thank you, Robert.
He is a nice guy. Chan's one of the nicest people you will meet.
Thank you.
Gromlin Bigfoot said, I heard Chan got roughed up a bit in a Porta-John. Was that the Stalker fan?
Wait, hold on. Who said that?
Gromlin Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's actually funny because I did go in the Porta-John at halftime, maybe? I can't remember when it was. It was during the game sometime. And when I went in there, I thought it was somebody on the other side. But I guess somebody was messing with me. I didn't pay no attention to it. I was like, I don't care. I walked out, looked for somebody.
What did they do?
They shook the Porta-John. But I didn't know if it was somebody shaking the Porta-John on the other side and it just affected my Porta-John. So I was like, oh, somebody's messing with somebody on the other side. But apparently somebody was messing with me. So
how are you going to do that to John?
How you going to shake my Porta-John?
Don't shake this man's Porta-John.
Don't shake my John.
Don't shake anybody's Porta-John. That is private business. It's one of the most private things we do as a society. Do y'all ever think about, let's take a break. Who's the most famous person in the world?
Taylor Swift.
You know Taylor Swift uses the bathroom just like everybody else? Isn't that crazy?
Is anybody shaking her Porta-John? I don't think so.
I bet she's been in a Porta-John before. But that's crazy, right?
You think Michael Jordan's ever been in a Porta-John?
Yeah. Maybe before he got famous and rich. But definitely. But everybody uses the bathroom.
That's crazy to think about.
It is.
Everybody too.
No matter how much power you got. Taylor Swift, folks, I'm sorry to say this. Taylor Swift rips farts.
She farts.
I'm sorry to say it.
Michael Jordan farts. But Tiger Woods farts.
There's a reason we're saying this though, because it just puts things in perspective. They are just like you, and you could be just like them in a lot of ways.
Queen Elizabeth, she's farted.
Who's your celebrity crush, John?
Oh, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Fart.
I mean, crazy to think about, but it's true.
Paul McCartney. Farts.
We all live in a yellow submarine, and when McCartney gets going in that thing, you wish you could get out of that submarine because it is filled with farts.
Hey, King Charles. Woo! Farts.
You a big royal family guy? Are you a big British guy?
Prince Harry. Good gracious.
David Beckham fought. Wayne Rooney fought. Cass said, let's be mature now. Fine, true,
sorry, Cass.
But it's not about being immature. It's about perspective in life and why we should treat everyone as humans. As long as they do right by you, they're not committing violence, crimes, you should be nice to them. Because when you're at home ripping one, they're doing the same thing.
They put on their pants the same way that we do.
They put in their pants the same way we do. No one says, I bet Madonna doesn't fart. False.
That is false. I've heard it before.
If you listen really close in Like a Prayer at the 2:30 mark,
just like a prayer,
you can hear it in the background.
Taking that.
Ryan says, Lord William Regal. Farter. New segment on the show.
Who's a farter?
Yeah. All right. We'll wrap up hour number one when we return. We return after this.
It's that time of year again. Beauty Bar's Fall into Beauty event is kicking off September 16th through October 4th. Beauty Bar offers the best service by their talented providers in Greenville for treatments such as Botox, Xeomin, filler, laser treatments, facial, medical-grade skincare, and more. The staff will help you choose which treatments or products that best suit your needs. Visit Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road and get all the up-to-date info at beautybarmedispa.com. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates!
Pirate Towing is now the exclusive towing partner for East Carolina Athletics. Pirate Towing has over 20 years of experience, open 24/7, and they can always assist you. Don't be stranded and wait for hours. Pirate Towing offers all roadside assistance to come give you a tow or jump start on game day or any day. Say Pirate Towing in your phone today and let the stress of car trouble go down. Pirate Towing, 955-4670. That's 955-4670, and also on Facebook. Pirate Towing, the preferred towing partner with ECU and Pirate Nation.
There's a special deal at US Cellular where you can get 4 lines for just $90. It's perfect for you, Barbershop Quartet.
That's us.
There's no trade-in needed, and it comes with 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
In this new world of having everything delivered to your home or office, why wouldn't you start using Cellular Warehouse for all of your cellular deliveries? Toby Williams and his team are in the business of delivering phones and tablets every day to customers, which enables you to take the hassle out of visiting a store. The best thing about this great service is that it's free. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051. That's 252-799-7051, and let his team make your wireless experience fast and easy. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Attention Wings Over lovers. There's a new flavor that is sure to put you in a trance. Introducing the all-new Cajun Voodoo flavor. Try this blend of spices that collide in an explosion of flavor, combining cayenne, sugar, and a hint of magic today. Every bite leaves you craving more, as if entranced by some voodoo spell. And don't forget, Wings Over is open for lunch every day and is open until 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. So try the new Cajun Voodoo today. Give them a call at 758-9464. Wings Over Greenville, they deliver.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Hi, I'm Walker Allen Volova, and I'm with CopyPro. CopyPro has been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology. Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total satisfaction is our #1 priority. We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net. CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Does your active lifestyle have your body aching? If so, K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. You can visit them at 2800 East 10th Street and try their services like float therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact them today at krossfloats.com, K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio, Restful Intentions. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Mike P says Clip and Sean should make a song called Everybody Farts to the tune of REM's Everybody Hurts. Guess what, Mike?
He did that off the air.
We're way ahead of you. We did that during the break.
Everybody farts.
We got to move on from that, though. That was enough. Because we still have to get to put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Craig said we were doomed from the beginning. What are the odds of back-to-back wins in white helmets? Are we still doing that? Come on, man. Come on, people. Craig. I hate to say this, man.
Is this my buddy Craig?
Yeah, this is Craig.
Oh, Craig, come on.
We like Craig.
I don't expect this from you.
In fact, I think Craig has even said he's loved us before, and I think we told him that we loved him.
Yeah.
But Craig.
That's true. But I'm not mad with you, Craig. I'm just disappointed.
I got 5 words for Craig.
Put the fries in the bag.
Shirley's one step ahead of me. Donald Wan says, hello from London. Oh, Chandler loves London. You know, a lot of people from London or that general vicinity.
Yeah.
Glad to get out of the country for the week. My brothers and nephew went to Appalachian State. He took the loss so hard, he got out of the dang country. He got out of here. All right. Talked NFL. Anything? Jarrett, what happened in NASCAR this weekend?
Chris Buescher won. I absolutely hate there being a road course in the
Watkins
playoffs
Glen.
because I think one guy finished in the top 10 that's in the whole playoffs. So really just irrelevant.
Yeah. As Coach Mack would say, is that gimmicky?
Yeah.
Got a little too gimmicky for what we're doing here in the playoffs. All right. Sean, too early to do a vibe check. What is your vibe check on Andy Dalton being named the starter? Because you were like walking around here whistling like shoulders. Like you acted like you were really excited about it.
An 8.
An 8? Is that how many points y'all going to score this weekend?
Hey-o!
My God. Everybody acts like Andy Dalton just got great all of a sudden. He's on the bench for a reason, dude.
It's something different. It's a fresh of breath air.
It really is a fresh of breath air.
Yeah, are we going to talk about this now?
No, we got to go to break. I just wanted a vibe check.
Yeah.
We got a lot more NFL.
I feel a lot better. I feel
a lot better. He says.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Hey, look who's here. Brett.
I like how he spells Atticus.
The worst intern of all time here at Pirate Radio.
God, I need to read.
He said, my bet with Atcast stands strong. We'll be in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to discuss.
Yeah, just like last week when he was going to be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and didn't show up at all.
He said, go Mets. Red Rifle.
All right, Brett. See you when we see you, pal. Cameron says that old ginger is going to carry us to victory.
Brett did say, I want to
take us to break, Shirley.
Brett did say, I want to ask Mike Houston over the air on Monday, which he's not here.
No, he's not here. Brett, for you to do any of this stuff, you have to show up.
Brett said, I want to ask Mike Houston over the air on Monday, what did you see in Garcia that made you think he was going to be good?
Show up, and you can ask questions. We'll take a break. Ellerbe joins us to kick off hour number 2. We'll recap the weekend with him and have more for you, Pirate Radio Live. On a Monday, we need a bounce back Monday after the loss this weekend. More for you after this.
Slow ruins everything, so why not pay less for fast? US Cellular's home internet gives you the speed you need for just $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. Get fast 5G home internet made simple. US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find a store near you. We go beyond the call.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Did you know that GUC's electric rates are the lowest in Pitt County? GUC's average residential electric bill, using 1,000 kilowatt hours per month with load management, is $21 lower than the investor-owned utilities and $34 lower than the local co-ops. In fact, GUC's average electric bills are still $10 lower than they were 10 years ago. Low rates with high reliability. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
Come experience Greenville's newest theater, Golden Ticket Cinemas, located on Greenville Boulevard near Cracker Barrel. With stadium seating and reserved luxury recliners, you can enjoy the movie along with great concessions such as L House sliders, delicious wings, pizza, and hot dogs. And they even have milkshakes. You can always find great deals at Golden Ticket Cinemas, such as $5.50 Ticket Tuesdays and free family movies at 11 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style with luxurious amenities and top-notch service at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Auto World is under new ownership and is now part of the DriveHereNow.com network. DriveHereNow.com is run by local people who buy, service, detail, and sell directly to you. It's now the fifth dealership to join DriveHereNow.com. You can get car shopping today at drivehερenow.com and choose a location near you. DriveHereNow.com, serving Eastern North Carolina for over 47 years and a proud supporter of the Pirates. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live, hour number 2. Our buddy Randolph in the chat talking about his Cowboys losing big on Sunday. That was a rough one. Jamie joining in on the chat because his Colts were losers as well. Unfortunately, the Pirates were losers on Saturday as they fall once again to Appalachian State. And Jonathan Ellerbe joins us here in the Pirate Radio studios. Hello, Ellerbe.
What's up, fellas? Is Appalachian State the new Southern Miss, the old thorn in the side for the Pirates?
It appears so. You look at ESPN's front page. They're talking about the group of 5, which, by the way, there was one particular person on Twitter who responded to 3 different Pirate Radio threads saying we need to stop saying group of 5. And I wanted to go around the room and ask, is that an offensive term? Is that a triggering term? Is that a demeaning term?
I mean, I've heard it several times. It doesn't affect me.
I think it is a term that's widely used throughout the sports world. I mean, is it kind of ridiculous to have a term where, like, it is what it is? I mean, if you think about it, I mean, it's in the big picture, it's ridiculous that you have separation among schools, but that's what you have in college athletics because it's not run really by the NCAA, and it doesn't have like a commissioner. I mean, and I think we're headed towards the Great Divide at some point, and where really the SEC and the Big Ten are just going to take the ball, unionize, and get some massive TV deal. And I think the move for them is to figure out who can be the commissioner of the powerhouse schools, and then move on. And then whoever's left, I guess there won't be any groups. It'll just be college football, I guess, at that point.
Well, I need some term because I enjoy talking about the college football playoff. And there is a spot there for the Mountain West AAC Sun Belt MAC Conference USA champion. That takes way too long to say. So I need a term I can use to talk about that champion.
It's just the group.
And right now it's group of 5.
And that's what we're going with.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to come up with something nicer or kinder or whatever,
it's kind of like
softer.
Kind of like it was the Power 5 until the Pac-12 went away, which now they're trying to come back. But now it's really, I guess, do they use the term Power 4?
Yeah, I've heard P4 now.
P4, but it's really
of course, it used to be P6. We had the flag to prove it.
That's true.
ECU would run out on the field with a Power 6 flag.
Right. That didn't.
And wear it on their helmets.
Which I thought was stupid. But, hey, who am I? But because if you're trying to say there's not a Power 5, like Mike Oresco was, why are you trying to say we're in the Power 6? Never made sense to me. Anyway, if you don't like the term group of 5, I'm sorry. Maybe as a show we could come up with a better term.
Do you think we gave one person on Twitter way too much credit for this 10-minute rant we just did?
No, it's radio.
Okay.
I like discussing
I got you.
And seeing if anybody else was offended by it.
Jarrett seems to be pretty angry in there. I mean,
he's that's his normal state.
Well, I mean,
what'd you say?
That's what are you supposed to call it? What's offensive about group of 5? You wanted to call it the others? I feel like more offensive and negative than
the others.
The leftovers.
The outsiders.
The outsiders is cool.
The others.
A little Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. So the outsiders champion. Can we use that now?
I like that.
The outsiders.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great book.
Because they're not on the inside.
They're on the outside.
Outsiders.
But they are forcing their way in, just like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash did in WCW.
Is it just the outsiders or group of outsiders?
The outsiders.
So are we dropping group of 5
Yes.
and going with the outsiders?
Yep. You won a war, now you got one.
So coming up Tuesday, when Coach Mack is here, I will have my outsiders top 5 poll.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what he thinks about the group of 5 term.
It's outsiders.
Hey, don't say that.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
And you will get fined from now on.
Is this how it's like when the Redskins went from the Redskins to the Commanders? You can't say Redskins anymore. You can't say group of 5 anymore. You have to say the outsiders.
Craig says the fringe. Huh? That's not bad. Ryan says the out-fivers. Now we're just being silly, Ryan.
I don't know. I kind of like that's kind of catchy.
Mike P says, can you call someone who gets in the playoffs outsiders? Yes, you can, because they don't want us there. But guess what? We're there. We being, now I'm weeing Boise State.
We coming.
Or whoever. Is it going to be, does East Carolina have a chance to represent the outsiders, Ellerbe?
I think they still do have a chance.
Really?
If they can win the American, if they can run the table and win the American.
What's the road?
I mean,
the road is running the table.
Running the table
But
and winning
even
the
then-
American. Like, they got to beat Liberty. Because you can't, I mean, you got to have 3-1 in non-conference. And then, I mean, I think maybe they could lose a conference game and win the conference championship game and make a case based on, depending on what else, how all the other people look in the pageant, I guess, if you're going by vote. But I think the American champion, because I think if you got a quality win in the championship game over Memphis, I think it would be tough to turn the Pirates down. Now, if the Pirates lose to Liberty and even win the American championship and Liberty goes undefeated, it may be hard to overcome a 2-loss East Carolina American championship to get past Liberty, because they're going to be ranked, and I just think that'll be a tough debate.
Kenny says, I think it's time to stop asking how many wins the Pirates might end up with and focus on the next game each week. Kenny, we're not coaches or players.
Yeah, I was about to say,
It doesn't matter.
That happens in the locker room.
It doesn't matter what we say. People don't like to hear this either. It doesn't matter if I believe that we're going to win or not. What I think in my head about a game has no control over the game itself. What we talk about here has nothing to do with the outcome of the game. So I think we're going to continue to forecast how this ECU season is going to go.
I think that's what sports is all about. I mean, look at this magazine right here. Phil Steele says we're going to be the most improved team this year.
I think Phil Steele should only do 1 week.
Just
a magazine
release a new
each
magazine.
He talks to every single coach in college football each week.
And puts it out 1 week at a time.
How about that? New magazine's out?
Coming out Friday.
New Phil Steele. Ellerbe, you're stacking your office would be insane at that point.
Well, we'd have to get a different office.
We need a bigger office.
Chad says the Outsiders has 2 divisions, the Greasers and the Sox. The Socials and the Greasers. Did you read the Outsiders, Ellerbe?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
What was your favorite book you read in high school? Chan, you're Beta Club. I mean, I'm sure you read a lot of books.
And I was in honors English.
Sure you were.
And we had the summer reading projects, and I forget what we had.
Of course you did. Jared, you weren't in high school that long ago.
I didn't read anything they asked me to. I just read.
I read Playboy.
No, I read Norm Macdonald's fake memoir.
Yeah.
That counts.
All right. There you go. But The Outsiders was up there for me. That's probably number 1. To Kill a Mockingbird, the classics they made you read back in high school. Mike P says, it does matter what we do. If I drink enough beers, ECU will win. I did not drink enough beer Saturday. I'll be better next week. Now, I will say this. I am superstitious to the point where Malcolm Gray, I saw him at Tiebreakers yesterday. He comes up to me just as Washington's lining up for the game-winning field goal. And I didn't want to tell him to go away. That'd have been pretty rude of me. But he said, how's your team doing? And I said, well, I'll tell you after this kick. And he said, oh. And I said, yeah, I don't know if you should stay here or go away. And he said, well, it looks like they've done good enough with me away, so I'll go away. And I said, Malcolm, you're a good guy. You're a good friend. You're
good
a good
See, the Redskins or the Commanders lose if Malcolm stands there and watches the kick with you.
There's an alternate universe where that happened yesterday. And I hate Malcolm Gray, and I'm cussing him right now.
So you're that. I mean, are you really superstitious about, what is one thing that proves to be right every time?
Nothing at all. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing or what I'm doing. There's enough of a sample size to show that I don't control the outcome, but in my head, I still think there might be a slight chance that I do.
If Malcolm Gray stands there yesterday and y'all lose, that guy that called into the 5th quarter is going to call in and say Malcolm Gray needs to be fired.
I kind of want to, Ellerbe, I want to recap your Saturday. So I'm not out there at the tailgate fields. How did that go?
Man, the tailgate, was tremendous. I mean, the cloud cover and the temperature, a little bit of a breeze. Our main man, Tim Sawyer at State Farm.
Shout out Tim Sawyer.
Man, he cooked up a spread of chicken wings, some Boston butt he chopped up. He had some sausages that were just ridiculously stupid. So good, I took a picture of the package so I could go buy some on my own. I don't think I can recreate it, but he did an outstanding job. We had plenty of cold beverages from Bud Light and Pepsi, and the 360 golf carts were out. I mean, we had a big time. We had at the end of it was building all day, and then I think the last 90 minutes, I mean, Pirate football was back to a place that it should be, where, I mean, the tailgate lots, when you stood at the Pirate Radio tailgate zone, you just looked and all you saw was just a bunch of heads. And then you looked across the street, that parking lot was bumping there at the corner of Fieldside in Berkeley. And then when you looked down about 20 to 30 minutes before kickoff, all you saw was a big line of people trying to get in the stadium, wrapping around the scoreboard. And just, I mean, from an atmosphere standpoint out at the lot, I mean, it was a grade A day. What do you think, John?
No,
Grade A day.
Absolutely, because I have not seen the tailgate lots like that in a very long time. Riding around on the 360 golf carts, by the way, thank you, Brian Harris, for lending us those golf carts, able to get around the tailgate lots. And everywhere we went, there were so many people and just having a great time, grilling out. Every CMX was, packed. Right there behind the upper deck side of Dowdy Ficklin Stadium was packed. Obviously, Elmhurst was packed. At 8 o'clock that morning, the lots did not open until 10 o'clock. Excuse me. Yeah, 10 o'clock. There was people outside my house at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, lined up, ready to go. And that's when I knew that there was going to be a huge presence in the tailgating lots that day. But like Jonathan said, I mean, there's just a lot of hope because the ECU was 2-0 at the time, and hopefully, if East Carolina can get the win on Saturday, we'll have another big crowd for UTSA come next Saturday.
Well, it's going to be family weekend as well, so I mean, I think there's going to be a nice crowd for that game on Saturday. Great kickoff time of 4 o'clock, but it'll just be a matter of I think a W this weekend could swing Pirate Nation back north of to a similar crowd, maybe what we had this past weekend.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about what the crowd will be if ECU loses to Liberty because, again, we talked about it with Brian Bailey. It doesn't matter if UTSA is good or not, which they are a pretty good team, picked by some to win it all in the conference, but nobody cares about the Roadrunners here in Greenville.
Well, I mean, and really, it really just comes down to East Carolina winning. It doesn't, I mean, it just... That's what people want to see, a good Pirate football team. And right now, man, I mean, the offense is still the offense. I mean, you can't score one offensive touchdown and expect to win a lot of college football games or win hardly any football games. So there's too much pressure on the defense to perform. They're scoring points like they did this past weekend and playing pretty daggone good. And, the offense is just not putting up enough production in the end zone to put the W in a close game like that.
And the frustrating part about the offense is that they're showing flashes of explosiveness. They're showing it early in the game where you're saying, all right, can we put points on the board and can we do it consistently throughout the game? And we haven't seen it be consistent in the first 3 games of the year. I mean, you could say in Norfolk State, yes, but Old Dominion on Saturday, we're seeing what we didn't see last year, and that's explosive plays, but it's coming early, and then it seems like there's no adjustments to the defense that what the defense are adjusting to. So that's the frustrating thing when it comes to this offense is that you're seeing the fast-paced tempo, you're seeing explosiveness here and there, but it's not consistent, and you're not putting enough points on the board to win you the ball game.
Johnny Stats read your mind. He said App State's Scott Sloan is in his 17th season as a defensive coordinator. Better prepared to make adjustments than our first-year OC was. I'm certain JDB will get better with each game. He better because, look, if things don't go well this year, we might have a whole new staff next year.
Well, and here's the bigger issue. What happens if you go to Liberty and the defense runs into an offense that gives them some problems and you're going to have to get into a scoring contest, where it's like it's going to be a game in the 30s or 40s. And look, East Carolina has not proven that they can achieve those levels. So as I said, the defense has been doing really great so far this year. But if Liberty comes out and puts up, what if Liberty goes up 16-0? I mean, then hey, look, then like
I'm not feeling good at all if an opponent goes up 16-0
right.
against us.
Yeah, so I mean that's what I mean. I felt great about East Carolina when the great start of the touchdown, the pick six, and then it was kind of like, obviously just quiet from there. So my concern on the road, if East Carolina got into a comeback situation, I mean that's not anything anybody I think has a lot of confidence in right now.
I don't know if I would be comfortable with them going up 7-0, getting down 7-0. Especially.
Well, I thought I ran a scenario. I said a worst case scenario this past weekend would have been App gets the ball, scores, goes up 7-0, and then we come out, turn the ball over, and get a pick six, or the offense comes back on the field, scores, and East Carolina's down a quick 14-0. Because the one thing that hadn't hurt East Carolina a lot in the first two games was points off turnovers. There was not really, East Carolina.
We had 10 turnovers and 10 points.
Yeah. Right. So I mean, we weren't paying the price for the turnovers, but I think something like that were to happen, especially on the road at Liberty, I think that's adversity that this team would have to overcome, that none of us feel really confident that the cooks on the offense can get the offense cooking enough to make a comeback. That and we say that big, I'm talking about just 2 scores.
I just feel like we're due for, unfortunately, like our defense to give up some points. I mean, we've gone 3 weeks and given up 3.
We're averaging 12.7.
14 and 20, 21.
12.7 points per game allowed.
Yeah, so we have done, God, it's just like last year.
Yeah.
How many times did we say we've done enough defensively to win these games? And you give up 21 points in 2024, you should win a lot more games than you lose in college football.
Well, and the defense had 6 of the points.
Exactly.
On the board. I mean, the fifth quarter was outstanding with you and Holden and Caden, and it was like, but I think at times, a lot of us I was like, well, hold on a second. 6 of the points, the offense doesn't get credit for those 6 points, that on that pick six. So it's a frustrating situation, but hopefully, I mean, hey, look, this is game 4, and game 4 for JBD and Garcia, and hey, look, it's time to make it happen. And I was the talk at the tailgate lots is what I was telling people. Look, 2 of the next 3 games are in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. And obviously, this past Saturday did not go the way Pirate fans wanted to see. But
who's after UTSA?
Well, you got, I was talking about App, then Liberty,
10-4,
and then UTSA.
Gotcha.
So, you want to win 2 of the 3, and 2 of the 3 hopefully being in front of your fans. So now you're put with a situation where, hey, look, you got to go on the road again this weekend, and then you definitely don't want to lose again at home. I mean, that's something that's been kind of, that's been disheartening. There's nothing worse than losing in front of your faithful.
It's been great having Caden and Holton on the Fifth Quarter Collins show, and Holton the other night, he's been in this preparation situations before, having to adjust during the game. He mentioned JDB having this 15-play script to start the game, which is great. You go into the game and you have this 15-play script, and Mike Houston even said today that he told some donors on Friday, hey, be paying attention to the ball game on the 3rd play of the game where the Pirates scored with Winston Wright. Those 15 plays are great, but if you're trying to run 100 plays, past those 15 plays, you got to be able to have some sort of rhythm, some sort of identity, some sort of scheme. And it seems like once those 15 plays are up, it's kind of like, all right, what are we going to do now? There seems like no plan after that. But like Johnny Robertson said, Johnny Stats, he said, JDB's a young coach and he'll learn from that. But, getting the script down right is great. But what's the plan after that script? And how can you adjust to what the defense is adjusting to your offense?
This turn into 5th quarter here.
317-1250. We go to the Big Rock Power Sports Live line and talk to Chip in Farmville. What's up, Chip?
What's up, guys? Hey, Ellerbe, before I start, man, I really wanted that shirt before I left the tailgate lot the other day, man. I was hot in that one I had on, man.
Chip was trying to come by and buy our A-Harp shirt that we were hanging up in his honor, and I just couldn't part with it for Mark because it was Mark's shirt.
I think Mark said he used it at F3 that morning, too.
Yeah, but he was so A-Harp, if you're listening, you got a fan that wants to buy a shirt, contact Chip and Farm.
Hey, look, I'm good now, man. I'm not sweating my tail off like I was in that hot cotton shirt or whatever I had on. But look, I just wanted to call, man, because we were all standing down in the little section where you can stand it, where they come out at the Murphy Center, and it's just it's a bad feeling, man, because even when we went up 16-0, like, I looked at my wife, and she was, like, hollering and screaming. I said, I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about it. It's just because I think it's something that we've gotten used to. When I was in college, when we scored 16, we were going to say, we're going to score 70. And it's just one of those things I think that the fans are in, and maybe some of the players. It's just something that how long do you think something like that sticks around? What do we got to do to get out of that negative kind of, oh, here we go again when something happens, man. But anyway, I heard y'all talking about it. I just want to pitch in real fast. Y'all have a good one.
Well, I think the start would be to buy a table at the Inky Johnson luncheon that comes up that's going to give you some inspiration. He says, adversity is our teacher. When we view adversity as the guide towards greater inner growth, we will then learn to accept the wisdom our soul came into this life to learn. So, there you go. Just thought I would work that in.
I'm fired up.
You fired up? Are you not going to say when you're up?
Hold on.
When your team's up 16-0, you can't have the mindset of we're no good. You got it. I mean.
Well, hell, I tell you what, I didn't think that. When Revel took that touchdown in, I thought, hey, we're going to kick these boys' tails.
I was thinking the same thing.
And egg on my face, we didn't. We lost.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a fan, I mean, you got to have more faith and confidence. If not, you're kind of expecting the worst. I mean, it's like if the Commanders get up 16-0 on the Cowboys, I mean, you need to have that confidence in them, but you don't need to be.
Now I know what Chip's saying. We're definitely losing that game. So I get where he's coming from.
My biggest thing is that we need to have an identity outside of the first 15 plays in that script.
Hey, watch out for play 3. But then after you see that play, if you want to go to the bathroom or even go home, you can go ahead because we're not going to do anything after that. To Garcia's credit, to the passing game's credit, there were some drops. Chase Soell had a bad fumble after a catch, which was a peanut punch. So there were some things and then that drop pick at the end was absolutely brutal. That's when you knew it just wasn't your day, when a ball hits off your hands and face and is caught by the other team.
It's one thing for it to be dropped and incomplete and be like, man, we could have had that, but for it to result in a first down, man, was such a gut punch. And then there's actually 2 picks that I remember. That one, obviously. There was one, and I can't remember, maybe in the third, where there was a diving safety that just literally went in the air like Superman and wasn't able to come down with the football, and you're sitting there thinking, man, that could have been a turning point there. So there's just been, and luckily we won at ODU, but there was a pick 6 opportunity there. Pirates ended up winning anyway, but just when the ball comes to you, let's make those big plays. Because I kept saying we need a turnover here. We need to get the offense into which I said that a lot last year because we couldn't produce it all. But I was like, I just want the defense, a strip sack, a forced fumble, a pick, something to get this offense in good position to go down and score, because it seems like they're not able to get down the field, which they are getting down the field, but they're not able to put the ball in the end zone, which is what you want to do, and that's how you're going to win ball games.
Confidence meter real quick around the table. East Carolina will win from 1% to 100%. What are you saying?
Saturday?
100% that they will win, 1% that they won't.
I'll say
right now, as we sit here on Monday
27.
I'll go 55%.
That the Pirates will win.
Yes.
Jarrett?
32.
Shirley?
Percentage-wise?
Yeah, that ECU will walk away with a win on Saturday.
30%.
Jonathan?
40%.
Noah is at 1%.
I'm the positive one.
You are Mr. Positivity. All right, Ellerbe.
He's positive at 55%. So, hey, speaking of Inky Johnson, tables are going fast. If you want to join us for the Leadership Luncheon in March, give us a call or email here at the radio station, mark at pirateradio1250.com. And looking forward to more great coverage. The Pirate Radio team is doing fantastic on air and on digital. Be sure you give us a follow, subscribe on our YouTube page. And Chan will be on site in Lynchburg this weekend with Jenny. So look forward to great coverage on site for every game. The voice of the Pirate Nation. Appreciate everybody's hard work that they're doing here. Lots of more great things on the tap, including a new edition of the Greg Hudson Show coming this week. You have to talk to Hud about that on Thursday when he's here. We had a lot of fun with Dustin Lineback last week. That show will debut on the radio on Tuesday at 6 o'clock.
And you can find out when those are posted if you, like you said, subscribe. We're so close to 4,000 subscribers. We're at 3.97 right now. So, hey, smash the like, smash the sub.
Programming alerts. We are kind of recapping this weekend and looking ahead, but we'll turn the page fully on Tuesday when I talk to Alan York, play-by-play voice of the Liberty Flames. We'll have our advanced moving opponent preview coming up Wednesday. We will talk to Ethan Norby and Colby Wallace here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Also on Wednesday, I set this interview up a week or two ago, and I think we're finally going to talk to him. Ronnie Sowell, the father of Chase Sowell, he played baseball at Florida. He grew up. Chase Sowell grew up around Ron Washington and Michael Bourne and all these big leaguers. Apparently, Chase Sowell would not have been born without Abby Wambach existing, because she had a hand in getting Chase's parents together. He's got like some crazy stories with a lot of athletic names, and he's lived a baseball life. He was a baseball player and is still in that world. So we're not just going to talk about Chase. We're going to talk about some Ronnie Sowell stories. So I think that'd be interesting.
Lots of big programming coming your way. 3 to 6, Pirate Radio Live.
We'll take a break, come back, have more for you. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. We still got to put the fries in the bag. We'll do that at some point on today's show. We've got our Celsius fifth quarter recap and Holden Ayler's Monday morning quarterback. All ahead. Back with you after this.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates!
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us on 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our Float Therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At K-Ross Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared, sauna, cold plunge, and salt halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at krossfloats.com. K-Ross Floats and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
This is Talbot Green with Integrity Home Mortgage. Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? This is a very important step when trying to purchase a home in the current market. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of loan programs. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260. Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is equal housing lender, NMLS 208-516.
Pirate Water Wicked Tea is here. Set sail for the next Pirate Water adventure. Barstool's best drink is back with delicious Wicked Tea. A strong, smooth, uncarbonated brew flavor with hints of lemon. It's the toughest tea to take on the high seas. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find the new Pirate Water Wicked Tea in a location near you.
We're going planking!
21 and older, please drink responsibly.
Are you ready for football? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
This is a public notice only at Discount Mattress and Furniture, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Every single item must be sold at pennies on the dollar, up to 75% off mattresses, furniture, wall to wall. Only at Discount Mattress and Furniture, all wood chest, $99. Computer desk, $99. Nightstands, $49. Dinette sets, table and 4 chairs, $199. Chairs, end tables, coffee tables, $20. Bedroom suits, living room suits, up to 75% off. Regular mattresses sets, regular $500. Today, $200. Pay by cash, check, and credit card. Second chance credit, no credit, new credit, bad credit. 9 days, same as cash. Bring your truck and trailers to save even more. U-Haul trucks will be on location for pickup of merchandise absolutely free. Public notice, Discount Mattress and Furniture, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Hurry, when it's gone, it's gone. Winning is not everything, it's the only thing.
Pirate Radio.
I can promise you, we are going to be a hard-nosed, physical, fundamentally sound, disciplined football team. We're going to compete and go toe-to-toe with anybody we match up against. But that's going to be our mentality year-round.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Order Jersey Mike's subs on the mobile app and get delivery right to your home, or save time and order ahead to skip the line to pick up from your nearest Jersey Mike's sub location. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. And Saturdays are for Pirate Traditions and Beer. This season, Bud Light has a new limited edition purple and gold ECU bottle on sale now. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Thank you, Shirley. Jarrett, Sean, crew is here. CT. I wish this was CT from The Challenge, one of my all-time favorite athletes ever. But it's just a normal dude. I think he's a big Hornets fan. Is that right, CT? Hey, Sean, we got that to look forward to. Hornets basketball.
Hornets.
Cranking up soon. Did absolutely nothing to get better during the offseason. Why try to do that when you're one of the worst teams in the league?
We did re-sign Miles Bridges.
Oh, good. Watch out for flying pool balls if you go to games. If you're a woman in a relationship with them. Allegedly. CT says, ECU not likely to win. The LU quarterback is prolific. Their running backs are really good. The key for ECU is to shut down Salter, but this is going to be a tough task. All that's fine and dandy. What is our offense going to do? I have no confidence.
Outside the first 15 plays, because, hey, those first 15 plays, man, I can't wait for them. But after that, what are we going to do?
I did say we're kind of due for a team to, put some yards and points on us. But I'm way more concerned about our offense.
Didn't App State do that?
Put a lot of yards, not a lot of points.
That's right.
I'm fine with the yards. Quarterback threw for over 400.
You're fine with the yards.
And what did they have to show for it?
Nothing.
21 points.
Look at all these turnovers that these defenses against us have caused. What's there to show for that? Nothing. Well, 10 points.
Did App State score on ECU's turnover? How many did we have? We had the pick. Do we have a fumble? Yeah, Chase Soel. Did App State score on that? I don't think they did.
I don't think so.
Mike P said this.
And then the pick at the end of the game, no, because they just ran out the clock.
Mike P said the key to score 15 touchdowns is on the first 15 plays. That's a very good point, Sean. We scored on the third play. We still had 12 good plays. Yeah. What happened?
Why do we not score on the fourth play and the fifth play?
Yeah, we got to score early. Not often, not early and often, just early. Ryan says we got Taj Gibson. He's still in the NBA. I'm not talking Hornets basketball on this show. I was kidding. We're not doing that. Talk about a useless topic. All right, let's get to our Monday morning quarterback with Holt and Ehlers. Catch up with Holt every Monday morning on the Pirate Radio social media pages to hear his recap of the weekend about the Pirates and the world of college football. It's the Monday morning quarterback on Pirate Radio. Let's hear it right now.
Monday Morning Quarterback Week 3 edition. Look, let's start with the local team. Obviously, ECU loses 21-19. It's a heartbreaking loss. We leave a lot of points out there, especially on special teams. We miss a field goal. We miss a PAT. Why does this happen versus local teams? It sucks, man. I felt it myself. Look, we left a lot of points out there offensively, too. You got to go score more than one touchdown. Look, we scored the first 20 seconds of the game and then didn't score again offensively. Siobhan Ravel, obviously, with the pick six was huge. But the defense played good enough. Yes, they gave up a lot of yards. They only gave up 21 points. You got to go win that game if you're the Pirates. That's a huge game. Liberty would have been a huge one this week. Moving on to Liberty, it's a very winnable game. Yes, look, they got a really good program, really good culture, but they're not as dominant as last year. We definitely can go into that game and win it. Make sure you check out my best bets to see if we feature them on Friday this week. Also, I'll be breaking down the App State film tomorrow and be releasing it at Whole Ayler Show on X. Next game of the week that really caught my eye, is there a Manning that has speed and swagger? Because if so, the world's not ready for it. Arch Manning looked amazing when he filled in for Quinn Ewers when he got hurt for Texas. Look, Panthers, keep sticking it up for 2 years. Let's get Arch first overall. That's how I feel about it, at least. My last game that really caught my eye was Boston College versus Missouri. I've been very vocal. I think Missouri is a playoff team, probably a top 4 team in the nation by the end of the year. They have a really good chance of winning the SEC. Boston College has looked really good. Look, Florida State is horrible this year. They went from 10 games last year and should have made the playoff, or they think they should have, to being brutal this year. Boston College may be a team to look at to win the ACC and make the playoff. They got a really good coach, really good quarterback who's playing with a lot of swagger right now. They play Missouri really close, 21-27. Those are my Monday morning quarterback thoughts. We'll see you next week.
All right. Did not expect to hear Boston College potentially winning the ACC, but again, is that conference wide open? We'll dive more into college football coming up Tuesday with Mac. I love our Tuesday 3 to 4 college football talk. We'll do that.
We'll have to talk about the Pack. Moving on from Grayson McCall.
So is he out?
Yes, they're going to put in their 6'6" quarterback.
And they are Glenn Griffins in Clemson, if you know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying?
They're Glenn Griffins?
Yep.
Big dogs?
Yep. Big dogs. 20.5 point underdogs heading to Death Valley coming up noon on ABC. All right. We need to get another break in. Ryan says Taj Gibson is a locker room vet. Much needed with LaMelo.
He's a proven commodity.
Ryan, are you being serious right now? Do you really have any hope at all?
Coach, this thing is getting serious.
I will say this, Clip. Let him have some hope.
No, I'm going to say this.
No.
I'm going to say
Put
this.
the fries in the bag.
Thank you, Shirley. Ryan, put the fries in the bag.
Put them in there, buddy.
Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Skip says, we got to catch the ball. Pretty simple. We got to make kicks. Pretty simple. It's all pretty simple. Chris says, let's go Flames. Liberty. Why?
You don't win with turds.
Ryan says he has no hope. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate your honesty. Matt said the Panthers would ruin Arch Manning. So I feel like Washington is a place where quarterbacks go to die. And Jaden Daniels, if he keeps running, could literally die.
Yeah.
I do love Jaden Daniels. I went by my parents after the game yesterday. My mom said, I like the quarterback. He is smooth. I said, yeah, Ma, he is. But he's taking some shots. Chris, the Liberty fan. Oh, let me finish that thought. Is Charlotte, are the Carolina Panthers a place now, Sean? Because you're in the middle of a big quarterback roulette here. Bryce Young's he's done. Fries are in the bag with him. So they're going to draft another quarterback. Can this coach, can this current regime coach a quarterback up and not kill him?
Well, look, you have 2 quarterbacks in the league right now who are doing a fantastic job.
And their names are?
Baker Mayfield.
2-0.
Sam Darnold. What a win for the Vikings yesterday over the Niners.
2-0.
So it's not a place where they die. It's a place where they get sick. It's a place.
It's more of a hospital.
Yeah, it's a place where they're sick, and once you can get out of there, then you can have a chance to thrive, and that's what Baker Mayfield's doing. That's what Sam Darnold's doing. I'm assuming Bryce Young will not be a Panther for very long. I would like to see if he does get a chance elsewhere to see how he does. Just to kind of see the experiment that we are seeing right now with Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold. Teddy Bridgewater wasn't that bad with the Panthers. He ended up going to the Broncos and having a little bit of success there. No longer in football anymore due to retirement. But I don't think it's a place where they die. If they stay here long enough, then yes. But it is a place where their career, they can hit a bump in the road. And I don't know if we get to talk about NFL, I've got words to say about. And
all right, we'll do that.
Yeah, I'll talk about it during our segment.
Chris, the Liberty fan, said he just came from the Mike Houston presser, I guess watching it, and is now watching this show. Welcome, Chris. Says, what's your prediction for Liberty ECU? He said ECU +7 is a lock. Boy, I love that word. Liberty not looking good this year. You want to know my prediction, Liberty fan? I got ECU 84, Liberty 4. What's your prediction?
I'm going to go.
I got 84-4, 2 safeties.
All right, I'm going to go a little something closer.
All right.
ECU 75.
Okay.
Liberty 6.
Okay. Jared, what do you got for Saturday?
87-10.
Okay, 10. Showing a little respect. There you go. There's our predictions, Chris. Matt says no skill players, no O-line. Dan Marino would look bad with the Panthers. Oh, here we go. I heard all about their beefed-up O-line.
Wait, hold on. No. In the 29 dropbacks, all right, well, we can get to this in a different segment if you want to.
Uh-oh. Did we just light a fuse with you, Chad?
Yeah, and for the first time, offensive line will not be a topic of concern for me.
Does Matt need to put the fries in the bag?
Matt, you need to do this right here.
Put the fries in the bag.
We'll take a timeout, come back, have more for you, wrap up hour number 2. Still to come, we've got our Celsius 5th quarter recap. Our first edition ever of Put the Fries in the Bag. By the way, there is an intro song for Put the Fries in the Bag.
I like it.
Kind of got old sports bar vibes with this segment. We'll have that and more for you. Pirate Radio Live rolls on after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Opportunities await for all students in Pitt County schools. We open doors by finding pathways to provide the best possible chance of success for each to reach their career aspirations of choice. As we head through the 2024-25 school year, we will continue to guide our students for the different journeys of life preparedness. We are committed to enhancing academic achievement and developing personal growth through work-based learning of our many career and technical education programs, college readiness, and solutions those who will be serving our country in the armed forces. Engaging, empowering, and elevating students to be successful citizens, workers, and leaders in a global economy remains our mission. Please visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org to learn how we grow minds and invest in our future through 38 schools and 1 community. Education, the key that unlocks doors of opportunity.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, 1-topping New York style pizza for only $10.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing or not. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. Go Pirates! Bankwithunited.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
Hey, Pirate Nation. This is Brian Buck with Buck Insurance Agency. This season, when you attend your favorite sporting event, take the game day pledge. If your team is playing, win or lose, support your team to the end of the game. When you leave early, you risk missing your favorite athlete making the play of their career. When our family buys a ticket, we always plan to stay to the very end. Take the game day pledge this season with Buck Insurance Agency. Play to the end, stay to the end.
Pirate football is back, and the only way to dress for game day is to visit UBE or pirateware.com. UBE has all your game day apparel, such as polos, tees, hats, and jerseys. UBE also has all the merchandise to keep your tailgate undefeated. Pirate flags, decals, face tattoos, and more. And for your little pirates, visit our Crow's Nest with Pirate Nation's largest selection of youth apparel. UBE has special hours on Sunday after home games, open from noon till 5. And you can visit pirateware.com anytime. UBE, where every day is game day.
This is Dale Murphy, 2-time National League MVP and number 3 with the Atlanta Braves. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
This is me and Chandler at the end of a phone call when he's about to bring me barbecue.
I know. Yeah, I know. I mean, I love it. Love you too.
That actually happened last Monday.
That is Jalen Hurts and Jason Kelsey.
Eagles, Falcons coming up tonight.
Birds, a lot of birds, man. This game's, as Norm Macdonald would say, this one's for the birds. Eagles and Falcons coming up tonight. Eagles a home favorite.
And you can hear it right here on Pirate Radio.
Westwood 1.
Who you got tonight, Clip Brock?
The birds.
The birds. This one's for the birds.
The birds in green. Yeah. Let's go birds by double digits.
Okay.
Anybody want to disagree? I mean, I made a lot of crazy picks on Friday, and I feel like a lot of them worked out for me, such as, did I end up taking the Vikings against the 49ers? I remember I talked about that a lot. Like, this one seems fishy. I mean, I've got the...
Did you really?
Because if I did, you'll be hearing that one back. I did. Packers against the Colts, easy money there. I was on that island. Vikings, I was on that island. Browns, I was on that island. I'm
how I do on my island picks.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, not good.
I know what I'm doing here. Chan was on Titans Island, loss.
Oh, I had Broncos.
Patriots Island, loss.
Oh, I've got to put the fries in the bag for that game.
Yeah. We'll see if J-Bone made any kind of comeback on Sunday. He's shaking his head no. Yeah, I went a little crazy. And guess what? The NFL is crazy. All right, let's see. Jamie says Steve Young said the Panthers O-line is a problem for Bryce. Well, if Steve Young said it, have you heard Steve Young talk about football? Well, a ton of respect for Steve Young, but he doesn't always say the most sane things. Yeah, the O-line is a problem for Bryce Young. You know why they're a problem? Because they're over 5'6". The only O-line that would be good for Bryce Young is if he had a bunch of 4-foot guys so he could see over him and throw the ball.
Yeah.
Chandler yesterday said he literally was like jumping to throw passes.
Jumping. He was jumping.
I don't want to hear about height, though. Kyler Murray balled out.
I'm being facetious.
I know, but, like, it's not what you said. It's just it reminded me of everything I've read on Twitter yesterday, today. Bryce Young's entire 18 months with the Panthers.
Yeah.
By the way,
Kyler Murray does a great job of
are the
creating.
Cardinals good? We're going to have to do a segment like Contender Pretender. I want to look at some of these 2-0 teams and 1-1 teams. But the Cardinals put smack
down on the Rams.
And Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, I mean, they hung in with the Bills, and then they decimated a depleted Rams team.
Yeah. Cooper Kupp went out. Cooper Kupp was, again, doing his thing, but he left the game. Puka's out, and now the Rams could be a lost cause.
Yeah.
Because Stafford probably ain't too far behind those guys.
Kyler just does a great job of creating space, getting out to the outside where, I mean, he is so fast, too. He's so quick, and his pocket presence is insane. And then at that height, you have to do that. And he's able to kind of get away from the pressure, find open guys, and he creates time in the pocket for guys to get open. You even saw that yesterday with Marvin Harrison Jr. As he was waiting for Kyler to get open, he just kind of snuck out and went down the field and was wide open. And very impressive win for the Cardinals because they just didn't get it done. They got it done in dominating fashion.
Jimmy says Bryce Young needs a team of jockeys playing O-line. Now we're talking. PJ says, when are the put the fries in the bag shirts coming out? We need them.
I'll say this. I'll go ahead and say this about the offensive line. Last year, it was a problem. And that's why I was all over, people. I was like, hey, look, give Bryce Young time, give him protection. And then on Sunday, in the 29 dropbacks that Bryce Young had, he was only pressured 4 times.
4.
He was only pressured 4 times in the 29 dropbacks.
4.
So O-line is not a problem. His footwork is a problem.
O-line's not a strength, but it's not a problem.
It's not a problem. It's definitely not a strength. His footwork is the problem. I guess his progressions, going through his progressions is a problem.
I'm going to say, and I don't know this for a fact, but I'm going to say his confidence is probably
Confidence is shot.
Although he did say after the game his confidence is in the Lord.
It's God's plan.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much because I'm going to say all I need to say about the Panthers and Bryce Young in my put the fries in the bag, bro segment. But things have turned.
You're adding a bro in there, which is fine. But he said put the fries in the bag, dude.
Yeah.
Donald says to Justin, he wasn't even talking to me. If listeners are speaking in the chat, am I allowed to look at it? I kind of feel like I shouldn't be watching their conversation.
Like it's private.
He said, could you imagine a Conference USA Sunbelt AAC Super Conference? # bring family together. Yeah. Remember when we were doing those fart sounds earlier? Mm-hmm. Let me bring those back. Let's take a break. A little nugget said, Clip, can I call in and get your take on my Dynasty fantasy team roster? Sure, I guess. Call in hour 3. When we return, we're going to put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
First time we're ever going to do it. Could be the last time, could be the first of many. But come join us to put the fries in the bag when we return Pirate Radio Live after this.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Okay, you have got to come to the Loose Goose. I mean, right now, come to the Loose Goose, 241 Four Lines Road, Winterville, North Carolina. We are a part of Advanced Moving and Storage. All the cool things that we buy, find, oh my word, you won't believe it. We've got everything from furniture to every kind of household thing that you need except appliances. The Loose Goose. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, 10 till 5. You're going to be so glad you did.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, it's Caleb with Stroud's Marine. Boating season is here, and at Stroud's Marine we are stocked up with over 20,000 pre-owned parts. We've got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Speaking of outboards, we will buy your old ones. And as always, our mission is to save you money and get you back out on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
TD, Tutty, taking it to the house. Whatever you call a touchdown, they matter more at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Ready to place your first NFL bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score a touchdown. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code PIRATE. That's code PIRATE for new customers to get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus. North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ftball. NFL Plus Premium offer available only to new and former NFL Plus subscribers. Additional NFL Plus Premium terms at nfl.com/terms.
Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater and is now open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near Cracker Barrel. Experience the ultimate movie magic with their Elite experience. The Elite Theater has the largest screen in Greenville, state-of-the-art 4K laser projection, immersive Dolby Atmos sound, and heated luxury recliners. And coming soon, Eastern North Carolina's only IMAX theater. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style with luxurious amenities and top-notch service at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Yeah. Get your game faces on, Pirates. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields, if you know what I mean. We're flying into dove season with shotguns galore and shells for days. Don't miss out on Beretta's $200 cash back on A400 Extreme Pluses and $75 back on A300 Ultimas. Tune in as we head into hunting season with the best deals around and the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. Shop online or stop on by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Find out when the cannons explode. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Choose less stress when it comes to moving and choose Advanced Moving and Storage. They're locally owned and operated. They do exclusive shipments so they don't share trucks, and they guarantee their delivery date. Get a free quote today at advancedmoversnc.com or give them a call at 321-3200. Make the transition from your present to your future with ease. With Advanced Moving and Storage, use the movers the Pirates have used for over 20 years. Advanced Moving and Storage. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Fired up for a fun sports trivia tonight at the Buck. Jarrett, Chandler, what did you think about the infusion of prop bets to sports trivia?
Love it. I think it plays a big part in especially in the scoring system.
We had our normal trivia game, but I also threw out over/under total points in the first half. First touchdown score of the game. If you got that right, you got 2 bonus points. And then throughout the night, we'll throw in some others. Will this drive cross the 50-yard line? And our winner last week, solo, guy named Chris that plays by himself, that is freaking incredible. I don't know how he does it. He's really good at trivia, but he also went undefeated on the props, including the first touchdown. So it really helps you. Jared, the first ever one we did, you had the correct answer, but your 3 teammates went the opposite side. So there is part of that. You got to agree with your teammates on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I normally just go with what they say, but with the prop bets, I think I'll be taking over.
Oh, okay.
I like the confidence.
Yeah. Hey, you guys handle the trivia part. I'll be the prop guy. There you go.
It also helps you stay in touch with the game.
Yeah, it's fun, and hopefully we got a good one coming up tonight next week we got 2 Monday night games.
I love a good doubleheader. And Manning Cast Monday.
Bills. Jags. Okay, that's the first game next Monday, and then we will go Commanders and Bungles. All right. A lot of Bryce Young talk going on in the chat. Skip says ECU to the Sun Belt. That's always a topic. But right now, it is time to put the fries in the bag. Shirley, hit the music.
Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the
Put the fries in the bag. Fries.
It's time to put the fries in the bag. John, first ballot Fries in the Bag Hall of Famer, resides in Charlotte and plays for one of your teams, your main team, your NFL team. So I'm going to let you do the honors and have it up first today.
All right, so as many of you know, I have been a Bryce Love backer. I have had so much faith in this guy.
Bryce Love, of course. What did he play basketball for North Carolina?
Bryce Love?
Yeah.
Bryce Young, sorry.
Okay.
Bryce Young.
Should I have started with Jared? No,
you should have started with me.
Okay.
I guess I'm about to go crazy because Bryce Young, I have backed him so much. People have been, especially Mike Mullis and others, Bryce Young's bad. I'm like, I'm not going to say he's bad yet. He's our guy. There's plenty of problems around him. I think that if we can address those problems, then he'll be all right. Today, September 16th, I'm here to tell you, I am off the Bryce Young train. Bryce Young.
Is there even a train?
Bryce Young. I was on the train. I don't think there's anybody else on the train anymore. I am jumping off the train. I don't care if I get hurt or not. I'm jumping off, even if the train's going 180, 200 miles per hour. I'm jumping off the train. Bryce Young's a bust. He should never play for Carolina again. What I have seen in the first 2 weeks of this football season from our QB1, our number 1 overall pick, a guy that we traded everything for,
drafted ahead of C.J. Stroud,
has been disgusting football. I'm no quarterback whisperer. According to a guy that I watched football games with yesterday, Dan Quinn is a quarterback whisperer. That is the inside joke between me and Clip Brock.
Let me add him to put the fries in the bag.
Yeah. Bryce Young, man, and I'll say this. I don't know if it was that he was ever an NFL quarterback or that he is just broken. And out of the 3 head coaches that we have had in the past 3 or 4 years, whether that be Matt Rule, Frank Reich, or Dave Canales, Dave Canales was never prepared for what this dumpster fire is. So Bryce Young, I'll go ahead and say, Bryce Young put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag, Bryce. I'm done. I am done looking like an idiot, which I do that on my own. But the biggest reason why I look like an idiot is that I have defended you for 18 months. For however many games you've played. And Dave, look, I'm not going to tell Dave Canales to put the fries in the bag. Dave Canales is not it. I'm telling you guys, this guy
Chandler
is not a NFL head coach.
You called this after his first preseason game. I was like, Chandler, what are you talking about, dude?
Dave Canales is not it. What I saw on last Sunday against the Saints, I'm like, all right. But when you go back-to-back weeks, getting your ass handed to you, and if I saw it one more time yesterday, I was going to throw every single table and chair in tiebreakers over or out the window. Because if I saw Dave Canales clap his hands and dap people up coming off the sideline after we didn't do jack squat, I was going to lose my mind. I said it in the preseason. This guy's way too nice. Way too nice. There's no way this guy fires up a team. You know what I want to see? Especially when your team's getting their ass handed to them for 2 straight weeks to start the season. I want to see him grab every single body on the sideline and just dog cuss them and have some fire. I don't want no goody two-shoes. I need a head coach that gets fed up with this stuff. And I know it's only week 2 of your first year, but man, we've had enough of this in the past 3 or 4 years. You are the 3rd head coach that we've had in 4 years.
Got that ass whooped. Questions.
2 weeks in a row. And I'm seeing way too much it's soft. It is way too soft. I need a head coach that is going to light a fire in this team. And that's by dog cussing them, not patting them on the back and saying it's okay, we'll get them next time. We haven't gotten anybody yet. Not on one drive. Not one drive have we been successful. In the last 4 games, the Carolina Panthers had a total of 13 points. In the last 4 games dating back to last year. We don't have time for somebody to come in here and be soft and say it's okay. They tried. They ran. We don't have time for that. And I don't blame you, man. You got hired and you wanted this opportunity, and good for you. But being a quarterback coach for 1 year and an offensive coordinator for 1 year, that is not enough to be an NFL head coach in this league. And not just an NFL head coach in this league, but an NFL head coach for the worst franchise that is run in this league. I feel bad for this guy, really, to be having to come to the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. It's disgusting what we're seeing on this football field. I don't want somebody that is going to be patting people on the back. I want somebody that is going to dog cuss this team and have some fire. This guy's way too goody two-shoes, and, you know, the guy's tried. Man, we don't have time for that, dude. We are 0-2, and we have been beat by a total of 60 points in deficit. We have been outscored 50-3 in the first half of the first 2 games.
What's up, boys? Hey, Chandler. I know I just got here. I didn't hear what you were saying. Did you see Bryce Young got benched today?
Yeah, Holton, I did. I sure did. And then look, Zach Kaplan texted me and said, "What's your thoughts on this?"
What are your thoughts on this?
I said, Zach, it had to be done. If you don't do it, then what are we doing? And you do it this early, and you're like, man, it's too early. Man, we're trying to win. We've lost 47-10 and then 26-3. It's time to do something different, man. And if that takes putting 36-year-old Andy Dalton out there, then let's do it. But what we're seeing, man, is just an absolute disaster of a football franchise, program, whatever. But Dave Canales is not it. Steve Wilkes should have been the guy. Steve Wilkes had us going from 2 wins to 7-10 and a chance at the playoffs. And we're now on our.
I'm gonna need you to put the fries in the bag on this segment.
Look, I've had it build up. You know what? Carolina Panthers. Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries.
Put the fries in the bag.
In the bag. Glad you got that off your chest. Real quick, Ray said, I didn't know there was a Bryce Young train. Matt said, it's a very small child's train. It's like going around the bedroom. Choo-choo. Jamie says it's a Bryce Young go-kart. Says it's the car that the Shriners drive. Thank y'all for chiming in there. Jarrett, who needs to put the fries in the bag?
Put the fries in the bag.
First off, props to Chandler. That's a great rant, and props to you, Clip, on this segment. It's a great idea. But Micah Parsons needs to put the freaking fries in the bag, dude.
Oh.
I'm sick and tired.
Put the fries in the bag.
He has no business being mentioned in the same breath as T.J. Watt, Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, and yet they call this guy the second coming of Lawrence Taylor. He was nowhere to be found on that broadcast yesterday.
Ooh.
It makes absolutely no sense. He's really good normally in the first 3 weeks, but yesterday, nothing. And then he just disappears October, November. He'll show up in the last week when nothing matters for the Cowboys. They already got the playoff spot locked up. But what I saw from Max Crosby yesterday, I'm sick and tired of the praise for Micah Parsons.
All right. Micah Parsons, put the fries in the bag. Look, I know a thing or two about awful NFL franchises. And I can smell what's going on. There's a stench to my left over here with Chon and David Tepper and that franchise. But I can spot a bad NFL franchise after following the Washington Redskin football team Commanders for my life. And we got a new candidate. We got somebody trying to overtake the Panthers right now as the worst franchise. And that would be the New York Giants, who just need to open up that window, say thank you for coming, collect the money, give the change, and put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
The Giants yesterday became the first team in NFL history to score 3 touchdowns, allow no touchdowns, and lose in regulation. They did that with Daniel Jones, who I guess they like more than they like Saquon Barkley. How'd Saquon Barkley do in his Eagles debut?
I think 3 touchdowns?
Yeah, 3 touchdowns. The Giants said, we don't want that. We want Daniel Jones running this show. We don't want an all-pro running back in Saquon Barkley. I do need to say, one guy who has not had fries in his bag is Brian Daboll. I think I fat-shamed him into getting in shape because he was looking fit yesterday. He was looking toit. So I'm going to give Brian Daboll credit for that. Brian Daboll, way less of a fatty, but still an idiot, still about to get fired because the Giants are an absolute joke. If they can't beat Washington, I don't know how many games they're going to win this year. I believe I heard they play the Panthers in Germany later this year. Woo-hoo-hoo! I hope this is like some kind of secret plan to deport both franchises and to keep them in Germany. And how do you say Whopper and cheese in German? What's the line from Pulp Fiction? a Royale with cheese.
A Royale with cheese or a Le Big Mac.
Keep those teams over in Germany. Giants, you are the laughing stock of the NFC East. It's not us. Don't try to say it's us. You're not like us. Put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Chandler, do you have any more?
I do have another one. This guy's won a Super Bowl. This is a coach, by the way. This guy's won a Super Bowl. He was a part of one of the biggest scandals in NFL history. There is a great movie about him out there on Netflix, starring Kevin James. Sean Payton, your time is up. Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Put the fries in the bag.
Here's my bag. Hey, put those fries in it. You have peaked. You're no longer a great head coach. It's time to hang it up, bud, and go back to TV. Put the fries in the bag.
Brett's chiming in. Should I even read what Brett says when he doesn't show up? We'll have the same amount of wins. 4-win season. Maybe so, but we'll have Jaden Daniels going into year 2, and you'll have Daniel Jones.
$40 million a year, by the way.
Enjoy that, Brett. Jarrett?
I'm going to go with Bo Nix.
Hey, let's stick with the Broncos.
It's the same story. In Auburn, lawless, picks galore, goes to Oregon, very structured offense, looks okay, I guess, but really just throwing the ball sideways. And then yesterday, they got him in the structured offense. He moves the ball maybe a little, but when it comes up, they need him to make a big play. He just throws it to the other team. I'm sick and tired of Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, 5 words for you, pal.
Put the fries in the bag.
Those are the ones I was looking for. This guy, you might literally see at your favorite fast food establishment tonight. Will Levis.
He is an idiot.
Put the fries in the bag.
What are you
Put
doing?
the fries in the bag.
Week 1, he does the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot interception, handing a win over to the Bears. Bears didn't score an offensive touchdown. Didn't do anything. Week 2, he does some awkward, weird shovel pass backwards, so it's a fumble. If you're going to do that, at least make it so it'll be an incomplete pass. He throws it backwards. Another turnover. In a game, they were going to get points there. A game they were winning. A game they really could have beat the Jets. And then you've got people on the internet saying he's a grown-up, he knows better. I was really irritated that he cost us 3 points in a game we probably needed it. That was from what, Chad the Titans fan, or who said that? No, that was his head coach.
That was Brian Callahan.
That was his head coach.
That's how I want a head coach to be.
Acting like, not even acting like, knowing his starting quarterback is a complete idiot.
Here's the audio.
Play it into the mic if you're going to play it off your computer. Into the mic, Chandler. Fries in the bag.
Yes. So, I was upset. It was dumb. It was the same exact thing he did last week, and he cost us points in the red zone. And that is what it is. He's a grown-up, and he knows better. And so, I was really irritated that he cost us 3 points in a game that we probably needed it.
If your head coach is calling you dumb, not me, not some fat ass on local radio, not some fan on TitansAreTheBest.net, your head coach is calling you dumb, the starting quarterback. Dumbo. Put the fries in the bag, Will Levis. Actually, don't.
Fries in the bag.
Hand it off so somebody else can put them in there, because you'll probably throw them all over my damn car.
If you notice with Brian Callahan, there was no, hey, buddy, you'll get it next time. Hey, he tried. He said it was dumb. It's exactly what he throws. He even threw out, he called him out for last week. He said it's exactly what he did last week, and it cost us the ball game.
I tell you what. Fool me twice, shame on Will Levis.
You're right.
Fool me again, shame on you, Brian Callahan. If you're not careful and you keep running out this idiot to play quarterback for you, you're going to have some fries for me, and I'm going to need them in my bag. So you better be careful. Chad, congratulations. You know what? I called this guy White Jameis on Twitter. That was unfair to Jameis. He's doing stuff Jameis never dreamed about doing. He is costing his team games. He is dumb, according to his coach. Chandler, you got any more?
No, and also on the broadcast, Brian Callahan, he says, hey, what the F are you doing? It catches him saying that to Will Levis. That was funny.
Well, I mean, what's the best case scenario there? It's a loss of 2 yards if the guy catches it?
He throws it straight on backwards.
Worst case scenario, you lose the game?
Back-to-back weeks, he loses the game on his knees, looking to the heavens like, what am I doing with my life? Should I be here? My coach is going to be really mad when I go to the sidelines. I should just walk in the tunnel.
Should I be putting the fries in the bag? What did my trainer say? He just said put the fries in the bag.
We got Jared, you got any more?
Yeah, one more. The Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm sick and tired of this. Every year I try to buy in. I try to be optimistic about Trevor Lawrence. They give him the bag this offseason, and they blow 2 winnable games against the Dolphins and the Browns. And the Browns is what really makes me mad. The Dolphins, Tua's a good quarterback. They got the speed at receiver. But the Browns are not good. Their quarterback stinks. I don't know how Trevor Lawrence still cannot get it going.
Jansen says, clip, I'll add one. Press Taylor. Put the fries in the bag. You're wasting Trevor Lawrence's career. He's putting it on coaches and not Trevor. At some point, you got to blame it on Trevor.
Yeah. I mean, my God.
We got a couple of college candidates here. Johnny says Riley Leonard has 0 touchdown passes in 3 games. His backup has 2 touchdowns and 9 throws. Riley Leonard, put the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Kenny Curling says Florida State 0-3, top 10, top nothing. Put the fries in the bag.
Hey, Gary Hahn is here, and he wants to. He has a nominee.
Okay.
Grace McCall, put the fries in the bag. Let's go down to Tony. Tony, what do you think?
Interception State.
Interception State. Put the fries in the bag.
Did John Gruden see what the Raiders did yesterday?
Did I see what they did, man?
Is it time for is it John Harbaugh? Is it Lamar?
Is it John Harbaugh, man, or is it Lamar? Well, I don't know, man, but I did tell you what, man. Gardner Minshew, man. I tell you what, he got it done yesterday, man. You got guys like Clip Brock saying he's a backup quarterback and not a starter. Well, yesterday he proved that fatso wrong. He's a winner in the league, man.
Am I the one that needs to put the fries in the bag?
Clip Brock, man. Check your email and see what it says. What's it say?
John, I do not want to get on an email chain with you.
Well, I'll tell you what it says.
Thank you.
Put the fries in the bag, man.
Anything offensive in there?
Don't read the one below that one.
Okay. All right, this has been Put the Fries in the Bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
That was fun.
Fun segment.
Chandler, you, my dad, and my brother can also put the fries in the bag because 15 minutes into Bryce Young being benched, just like, oh, Panthers are back. They're winning.
I never said we were back.
You said I'm shaking in my boots. I get you being a little tongue-in-cheek, but come on, man.
Jared, take a joke, man. I'm not saying you guys were scared. Y'all just beat the Baltimore Ravens on the road. Obviously, I was joking. I don't think we'll be as bad as we were, but it's just something different. It's a fresh of breath air.
And Jared, you do what you wanted to, man. You're your own man, but I wouldn't be getting too high on the hog here. These are the kind of games the Raiders will somehow blow.
It's a big letdown going on the road, beating Baltimore, coming back home, playing a crap team, but to act like Andy Dalton got any.
No, you have to understand, I joke a lot, especially when it comes to me talking about the Panthers having any sort of success, especially when it's Andy Dalton.
You were legitimately happy that you're making the change.
Yeah. Do I think we're going to win? No.
What's the line on that game?
You know,
it would start at 7, went down to 5.
Whoa! The Andy Dalton factor.
Crazy? I mean,
Andy Dalton were 2 points.
You know what I'm excited for? It's not even like winning. Something that I haven't seen in the first 2 weeks that I've been able to see both of your teams do, and that's play close games, play competitive games. I'm so excited. Does that happen? I don't know, but I have a better feeling about it.
We need to take a break. When we return, we'll have our Celsius 5th quarter recap. You'll hear the call that spurned this segment from Atticus. Put the fries in the bag and more when we return at Pirate Radio Live on a Recap Monday after this.
Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
It's that time of year again. Beauty Bar's Fall into Beauty event is kicking off September 16th through October 4th. Beauty Bar offers the best service by their talented providers in Greenville for treatments such as Botox, Xeomin, filler, laser treatments, facial, medical grade skincare, and more. The staff will help you choose which treatments are their products that best suit your needs. Visit Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road and get all the up-to-date info at beautybarmedispa.com. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
Mow like a pro with Hustler zero-turn mowers. They engineer their mowers to be maintenance and service friendly for the everyday homeowner while not sacrificing the build and cut quality they're known for. From the heavy-duty frame to the welded steel deck to their trademark smooth track steering, Hustler zero-turn mowers deliver professional-grade cut quality for a perfectly manicured lawn. Come into Ron Ayers Motorsports to see the Hustler difference for yourself today. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. This month, Doug Henry is giving away ECU football tickets. Stop in and register to win and purchase the vehicle of your dreams. Doug Henry of Greenville, right on the price, right on the corner. Go Pirates!
It's bow time. Some classics never go out of style, like fresh egg, American cheese, and hickory smoked bacon on a made-from-scratch biscuit. But why stop there? Pair it with crispy bow rounds and a hot coffee or medium drink. Your morning deserves a breakfast that has it all. From the fluffy egg and crispy bacon to the melted cheese and, of course, a legendary Bojangles biscuit. That's the ultimate breakfast combo. Order in the app or at Bojangles. It's bow time.
Hey folks, Coach Steve Logan here, asking you to support the life-saving mission of the Atlantic Beach King Mackerel Tournament this October. This event helps raise needed funds for the fire department's purchase of life-saving gear that could save someone you love.
Join Bojangles, Window World, Flatlands Jessup Insurance, and Linda Wright Real Estate
as we raise money to save lives. Sign up for the Atlantic Beach King Mackerel Tournament or simply make your life-saving donation at WeFishForLife.com.
Take a hit from a 300-pound linebacker, and you better be wearing pads. Take a hit on the road, and you better have good auto coverage. When you've got North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance, you've got the best local agents ready to help you bounce back. If you don't, well, you'll probably play football without a helmet, too.
This is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning. Give me a call today, and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates.
Pirate Radio.
See that door right there? One marked pirate. You think a pirate lives in there?
The voice of the Pirate Nation.
I see a door marked private. Is that the door you're talking about?
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Orthopedics East in Sports Medicine has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at East Carolina University for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians for ECU. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center provides a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients of Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. So the AAC is going after Air Force.
Not one, not two, but three military schools.
Pete Thamel, Air Force has emerged as a serious target to be added to the American. I think Billy Corgan said it best in the song 1979 when he said, "And I don't even care." Do you care?
No.
No, Jared doesn't care. Sorry, not interested. Now, if we had Space Force, Does Space Force have a school? Do they have a football team?
No.
How do you know? You don't know.
Oh, I know Space Force.
Started sounding like
There's no one that knows Space Force like me.
Nobody knows Space Force better than I do. Started sounding like,
and I know they don't have.
You kind of sound like W there for a second.
No one knows Space Force like me. Now watch this drive.
Does Space Force have a on Earth campus? Or are they in space? That's a good question.
Yeah, I got to go to class. I got to go to NASA.
Can I get a ride? Sorry, I only have a car. I don't have a shuttle, a space shuttle, a spaceship. Because spaceships don't come equipped with rearview mirrors. They dip as soon as they can.
By the way, Discount Larry checking in.
Discount Larry!
He'll see you there, 1501 Evans Street. Go see him for all your furniture needs. He says he loved my passion, and he said that the Panthers need to start their practice team, their practice squad.
Tell Larry I said for the Panthers, losing isn't everything. It's the only thing.
He also says, and Holton is here, he says they need to give a call to Holton ASAP. And for the Panthers, yes, that's right. Losing isn't everything. It's the only thing they do. Don't go see the Panthers. Go see Discount Larry.
That's right.
He'll see you there. Thank you, Larry.
Look, if you're going to be watching this awful team on Sundays, you better have a comfortable seat. What's the only thing worse than watching the Panthers? We're watching the Panthers with a crappy couch, with some crappy furniture, with a crappy chair. Go see Larry.
Go see Larry and get the perfect chair, get the perfect furniture to watch this crappy team. At least be in a nice, comfortable couch. Jesus. And you can get that at Discount Mattress and Furniture, 1501 Evans Street. Go see Discount Larry. And the first 2 weeks, the post-game press conferences, man, you would think that this season's over. Just why Adam Thielen, Deontay Johnson. Adam Thielen's getting mad on the sideline yesterday.
What a thug. Throwing his helmet and pouting. What a thug Adam Thielen is.
Yeah.
Complete diva thug.
Week 2, and all this stuff's already happened.
By the way, Adam Thielen, I'm tired of you telling me to vote, to register to vote. What? Go catch a pass, bro. Hey, can I vote on worst team in the NFL? Because I'm ready to go to the ballots. I'm ready to go. Don't tell me to vote, bro. It's up to me. Tired of you telling me to vote. All right. Let's get our Celsius fifth quarter recap. Brought to you by Celsius. Stay active and energized all day with Celsius by your side. Look for your favorite Celsius flavor at your favorite retailer and at the ECU ball game. Celsius, the official energy drink of Pirate Radio, proudly distributed by the Minges Bottling Group.
Did JC make the cut?
No, I forgot. But we do have his call on its own. Okay. You want to hear it. But Shirley, can we get our Celsius fifth quarter recap?
In this moment, we had an opportunity to extend our season to the next level. This loss right here eliminates all hope. We lost hope. And I hope Mike hears this message loud and clear. We had an opportunity to do something special. It is gone. And this fan base knows it. This fan base sees it. This fan base hears it. This was his moment.
I mean, I would sum it up as a day of misses, right? Missed catches, missed tackles, missed interceptions, missed PATs, missed field goals. I mean, it's just a bunch of misses, right? Realistically, I mean, App State's a good team, but we should have won that game. We left 4 points on the field just for missed kicks.
I'm so sick of losing to good teams. Looking, before we break down the game a little bit, looking at the time since Mike Houston's been here, his best non-conference win was against BYU out in Provo. A couple good conference wins over Memphis, one over UCF. But besides that, pretty much what we've done under Mike Houston is beat bad teams. He can't beat good teams, at least not consistently. We just left so much out there. Anytime we were getting ready to do something, we shoot ourselves in the foot. Everybody's talked about the missed field goal and the missed extra point. You go down and you stop them on a 2-point conversion, and we get a stupid late hit penalty, which, gives them 2. So many points we left on the board. We hit a big pass over the middle, so well fumbles it. We hit a big pass, get it in midfield, and next play, Garcia throws a pick. Every time we get something going, we shoot ourselves in the foot. The defense played their asses off. Defense gave us every chance to win that game in the fourth quarter, and we just refused to do it.
Their whole game plan was to control the ball and let us make mistakes. That's all. That was their whole game plan, just to let us lose the game. They're going to run their stuff. They're going to let us make mistakes and lose it. That plan barely played out for them. If we don't miss a field goal, that's it. They're done. Man, it's kind of a weak move by them, but it worked out.
Oh, well.
I'm lucky that it worked out.
I guess,
It
yeah.
could have backfired with one field goal kick.
Well, like you said, they knew we'd blow it. They knew we'd kill ourselves, and we did.
Okay, but
I'm agreeing with you. What do you mean?
What I'm saying is that is not a strong-willed, aggressive mentality.
Who cares? They beat us.
But it could. Okay, I know. But
Do you want me to give you the phone number to the app show?
Yeah, you need to call.
They're one missed field goal away from going home with a loss. Like I'm saying that panned out for them.
We almost got him.
All right.
We almost got him.
Yeah. All right, Rob.
It's weak by them.
I hear you, man. Hey, good call. Thank you, man. But what I'm saying is,
Rob sounds like the guy who's mad at the guy on Madden when you're losing. He takes a knee instead of like throwing it when you're up on the game.
that is
Like,
weak.
Yeah, that's a weak move, man.
I'm not quitting on this team. I see a lot of good in this team. I see a lot of potential in this team. I'm a little frustrated with some of the fans who are hating on everything right now. This one hurts. It's tough. But doggone it, we still got a lot of games left. And I'm excited about this team. I'm excited about Jay Garcia. I'm doggone excited about watching Deontay Johnson play. Deontay Johnson. That's a bad man. In fact, there ain't but 2 bad men in this world. The first one's John Wayne, and he's dead. But the second one is Siobhan Ravel. My goodness, he turned down SEC money to stay at East Carolina, and I get so excited watching him play football. That defense is as fun a unit as I've ever seen watching East Carolina. All we got to do, we tighten up a little bit on offense, we'll be fine. Get the ball to Rajay. Get the ball to Javius Bond. Get the ball to Marlon Gunn. Let's see the playmakers make some plays. And doggone it, next week in Liberty, we're going up there. Jerry Falwell, get your popcorn ready, because you're going to see the best show you've ever seen since you invited the pool boy into the bedroom. The Pirates are going to come for you, and I don't care about it. Tonight sucks. It hurts. It hurts. I'm hurting. I can't stand to see App State fans on Monday morning. I'm going to have to hear it. But that's fine. It's behind us. We got a full season still left ahead of us. We got a full conference season left. And we're going up there, and I don't care nothing about Liberty. They can go play their little fancy little Fiesta Bowl last year, whatever, yada, yada, yada. You know, their endowment at Liberty is more than every other school in Conference USA combined. They're playing with a stacked deck. But when we roll into town next week, the cards are even. We ain't playing with no stacked deck. Try to stack the cards against Deontay Johnson. Try to stack them against Siobhan Ravel. We're coming for you. Get your popcorn ready, Jerry. Mike Houston and the Pirates, we're turning the season around, and we're rolling. I don't want to hear the hate from these Pirate fans. Keep your chin up. Let's go win some ball games. Go Pirates.
I just want to say, first and foremost, I do appreciate Mike Houston grabbing the Pirates out of the gutter and making us relevant again, getting us back to bowl eligibility. Holden, Caden, you guys played a part of that. Appreciate it. Holden, congrats on the engagement.
Thanks, brother.
Atticus, you all right, man?
No.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
So, that all being said, because I do want to preface it, I want to give context. Like, it's not like Mike Houston's a bum. Like, he grabbed us out of the gutter. That all being said, man, Mike Houston cannot win the big one. He cannot beat an in-state opponent that matters. I know everything that happened with NC State, I know. And you can't put all that on Mike Houston, but at the end of the day, he cannot beat an in-state opponent that matters. Mike Houston, put the fries in the bag. Mike Houston, put the fries in the bag, dude. What does it take to beat an in-state opponent that matters? I don't care that we have a new quarterback. I don't care that we have a new OC. I don't care that we have all these new guys on offense. It doesn't matter. We lose to App State 3 times in a row. No one respects us anymore. We're the doormat of the D5. in North Carolina. It was just when I grew up, when I was growing up as a kid in North Carolina, I feared ECU. I grew up a UNC fan. My parents went to UNC. I feared East Carolina. And you know what? No one fears East Carolina anymore. We're a joke. Mike Houston, put the fries in the bag.
There you go. Our Celsius fifth quarter recap. Subscribe to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Join us this weekend. Another edition of the U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show right after ECU and Liberty.
Can the Pirates bounce back? Can they have some sort of offensive plan outside the 15 scripted plays that Holton mentioned on the post-game show the other night? We shall see. Look, we've seen flashes of explosive plays from this offense. We just haven't seen enough of it, and we definitely haven't seen it in a consistent format. Defense has done everything they can, bringing the pressure. Can we do it against Salter on Saturday? That's a big key, getting him out of rhythm. But I'm not worried about the defense. I'm worried about, can this offense go out there and be consistent with production? Can Rajay have another big game on the road like he did against ODU? Can we distribute the football to a lot of these playmakers that we've seen make plays already? So that's up to JDB and what his plan's going to be for the Flames defense coming up on Saturday.
Put the pool boy in the bedroom. That's what we got to do this week. He's doing no good out there with the net in his hand, cleaning the pool. Put the pool boy in the bedroom. That's the speech. That's what's got to be delivered before the game on Saturday. Let's take a break. We'll come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Keeping it classy here on the show on this Monday. We'll have more for you when we return after these words.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Carolina Eagle is proud to partner with Anheuser-Busch and the National Volunteer Fire Council to bring 4,704 cans of emergency drinking water to the local volunteer firefighters who help keep our communities safe. This summer, Carolina Eagle wants to give a huge thank you to the Fountain Rural Fire Association for all that they do. At Carolina Eagle, they are proud to work with Anheuser-Busch and the National Volunteer Fire Council to give back to the place we call home. Carolina Eagle Distributing, proudly serving Eastern North Carolina since 1989.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
If you're in
in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit elitepoolsnc.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Picture this, the perfect summer barbecue. No stress, no responsibilities, just all your friends, burgers and hot dogs on the grill, and a delicious, refreshing Pepsi Zero Sugar in your hand. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Burgers sizzling, hot dogs cooking, Pepsi Zero Sugar fizzing, and a backyard of very, very happy people. Oh yeah, we could get used to this. Very, very used to this. Grilling. Better with Pepsi.
This is Captain Bo Brooks of Power Water Outfitters. When you're catching fish on the Pamlico, come to our place and pick up your Smithy cast ironware that'll sear your fish to perfection. We also have men's outdoor clothing, marshwear, Grundens, Duck Camp, and AFCO. We carry Bahio sunglasses and have all different selections of those. We are a fully functional fly shop where you can chase fish on the fly. We are Pirate Water Outfitters, 108 North Market Street, downtown Washington, North Carolina. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Go Pirates.
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Quality Equipment is your full-service John Deere dealer with 36 locations to serve you. Quality Equipment is open in Winterville next to Sam's Club, or visit qualityequip.com to find the location near you. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in Eastern North Carolina. They are open from noon until 2 a.m., 7 days a week, and they've got all sorts of stuff going on every night. Of course, we got sports trivia with Clip Brock coming up tonight. And then, of course, acoustic music performances on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Singo on Thursdays, live music on Friday and Saturdays. And then on Sunday, the Buccaneer Music Hall has all the fun for your Sunday fun day. You can kick off that day at the Buck with the largest 4K screen in Greenville, along with 18 TVs so you don't miss a game. And they do weekly jersey giveaways starting at 5 o'clock. You can score every Sunday at the Buck. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Shirley's been hanging out with Chandler too long. Acoustic,
yeah. Been having trouble reading today.
I did not add this guy on the questions tonight, I don't believe. So I'll ask y'all, happy birthday to this American golfer that went to SMU. You already know it. I believe he won the Masters this year.
No, U.S. Open.
I believe he won the U.S. Open this year.
Scotty?
Say it, Sean.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh. DeChambeau. Saw on Twitter, did Harold do something good this weekend?
He finished 13th in the Live Chicago.
All right.
Walked away with $335,000.
That's crazy.
That is
the place 13th
stupid.
and get that much money is insane.
I mean, I'll play golf for $335,000. I don't have to win.
Hey, look, I love it. If it's out there, go get that money. But we live in a weird world.
With a lot of money.
I mean, that I'm in the wrong business for that kind of
Very
cash.
few people have a lot of the money, though. Because then you got the broke boys like us.
I thought we were the Hardy Boys.
Might be tonight. Dude, can we get
Put
them?
the fries in the bag.
Can we get them as the sponsor?
We can try.
Because I want to talk about the hot ham and cheese for 3 hours and how much that has shaped my body and my life. I love a hot ham and cheese. It seems simple, right? Something about the sesame seed bun. Just something about it.
Not a sponsor.
Damn. And I've tried, folks. I've tried to make a homemade hot ham and cheese. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. I try. All right. Jamie says Chon has the Benjamins. Actually, Mr. First Touchdown over here has the Benjamins.
Also hit J.K. Dobbins yesterday.
I hit one yesterday. J.K. I didn't. I didn't hit crap.
Yeah, just keep betting Panthers unders is what I'm going to do.
I got Jalen Hurts tonight. Give me a
Jalen Hurts first touchdown or anytime?
First.
I got Saquon first.
Yeah.
But it's not Thursday, so it's irrelevant.
Wait a minute. I think I have Saquon.
Okay.
Wait, so what's his odds?
It's like
plus 350 or something. Yeah.
Not that high.
But I got like a free play and also a no risk one. So like you just kind of go for it.
Okay.
But yeah, I doubled up on Saquon is what it was.
I was going to do A.J. Brown, but he's out, so.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is it now?
Yeah, they announced that on Friday, Saturday.
Are you scared?
Friday, Saturday.
It was Friday the 13th. Did that make you scared?
Yes.
TD, Tutty, taking it to the house, whatever you call a touchdown, they matter way more at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Ready to place your first NFL bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score a touchdown. Just talked about the odds of Saquon Barkley. Ready to do a touchdown dance of your own? Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code PIRATE. That's code PIRATE for new customers to get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5, and you get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanthegame.nc.gov. 21 plus. North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ftball. NFL Plus Premium offer available only to new and former NFL Plus subscribers. Additional NFL Plus Premium terms at NFL.com/terms. All right. Did you sees before we take a break? Saw the Braves give up 6 runs in the 9th last night and lost to the Dodgers.
I believe the White Sox won last night.
All right. Back on track.
We're going to be the worst team. Yeah, 4-3.
Jamie says, does first touchdown include if Hurts throws a passing touchdown? No, sir. Whoever crosses the ball with the goal line gets the touchdown. Good question. But no. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Get ready to wrap things up here on a fun Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Hold Nailers as we speak. Talking to the captain, Shane Carden. Going to be the guest this week on the Holt Nailers show. By the way, many shout out to Holton. But I know how hard it is to keep something consistent. I'm good at starting something I'm really excited about and then just completely abandoning it, struggling. Holton said, I'm going to do this podcast. I'm also going to go play pro football. I'm also going to do all these other things. But I'm committing to do this podcast every week. And by God, he's done it. So shout out to him.
By God.
And not only is he doing it, he's getting great guests.
And getting married.
And he's getting hitched. He's doing it all. But looking forward to the conversation with Shane Carden on this week's edition of the Holt Nailers Show. All right, we'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Pest Tech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. Pest Tech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the Pest Tech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. Pest Tech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown and Wood. We have the 2024 Encore GX at 0.9 for 36 months. You heard it right, 0.9. We also have the Envision and the Enclave at 0.9. For GMC, we have the 2024 Sierra at 1.9%, the Terrain at 0.9%, and the all-new Hummer EV 849 lease for 24 months. Brown and Wood, 89 years in business in Greenville. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
You want a sub freshly sliced to order? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want the perfect radio idea? You go to me. Like this. I'm a lone ninja warrior. By night, I glide unseen across the rooftops, watching my enemies from the shadows. By day, I go to Jersey Mike's, watching someone freshly slice my sub. My blade is called Shadow. His blade is a Berserba brand meat slicer. Clearly, I have much to learn about this land. Freshly sliced just for you. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. Go Pirates! Bankwithunited.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Did you know that GUC's utility rates are not only low in the region, but also the state? That's right. When you combine the average electric, water, wastewater, and natural gas into one bill, only people in 2 of the 15 largest cities pay less than GUC customers. Only 2. Low rates and high reliability. Working in the best interest of the community rather than shareholders. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Rhonda from Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Fall weather is coming and we're ready for some Pirate football. Russell's has a long history of dressing Pirate fans, both men and women. For the men, we offer both logoed and non-logoed from Peter Millar, Johnny O, and Smathers and Branson. Our ladies love Tyler Bowe, Emily McCarthy, and Never a Wallflower for game day. Join us in wishing the Pirates a healthy and successful season. And remember, for all your game day needs, shop Russell's in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
It's hot outside, but you won't break a sweat using ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate for your next home sale or purchase. Our experienced agents help you stay cool while navigating the home buying or selling process. Uncover your next treasure today by visiting encpiraterealty.com. And remember, at ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate, we close the deal or someone walks the plank. Go Pirates!
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is Holt Nailers, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The Dow was up 228 points today and started the week at 41,622. The NASDAQ was down 91 at 17,592. S&P gained just 7 points and finished at 5,633. That is your Wells Fargo Advisor Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
Fun show today. Thanks to you folks out there. Chat gang was rocking today. Appreciate y'all being a part of the show. You make it so much more fun. So thank you to everybody who hung out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll do it all over again. Thank you, Shirley Rhodes. Thank you, J-Bone. Thank you, Chonsky. See you fine people coming up Tuesday. 3 o'clock for an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Looking forward to our college football hour with Mac McCarthy. We'll catch up with the Mully Man, his Pack win yesterday. Planning to hook up with Alan York, the play-by-play voice of the Liberty Flames. And, boy, Bryce Williams had a lot to say via text on Saturday. We'll get his thoughts on East Carolina's loss. Got all that, some player interviews, Mike Houston comments. Big Tuesday show on tap. We'll talk to you then. For the crew, I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation